Hello, everybody, and welcome to BCC, the biggest ever boat race. This year, it's our second edition, and we want more boat races than ever. And so far, it's looking pretty good because we have, let's see, a ton of people online. I'm not gonna even count them. I'm here. I'm Crafties, by the way, and I'm here with Blue Leader and Alessandro.
Hello.
How's it
I'm Blue
going?
Leader.
And Alessandro, yeah. Today we have a few things for you guys in store. We have our qualifying, which will start in 6 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll take you quickly through the track so you can have something to look at. We have qualifying, where everybody will do a one-shot qualifying, so they will all get one lap. Now, we're not gonna let you guys watch, however many people, actually do this qualifying. So, in the meantime, we're gonna have some game shows. If we have some fast drivers and we scouted these out beforehand, you're gonna see a little block in the top right corner to still see who's qualifying and how well they do. Afterwards, we're gonna have a 5-minute break and then we'll go into the sprint race. The sprint race is a very small race which will, basically, they will fight for their starting position in the feature race. Actually, guys, can you tell me a little bit more about the sprint race?
Sure, yeah, I can tell you about that. So, an interesting thing about the sprint race is after qualifying is done, we will have the top 75% of the drivers flip their positions on the grid, and then we'll have the sprint race where we're supposed to have drivers fight for their positions and be able to overtake and get their spot back that they earned previously on the qualifying. Since it's only 4 laps long, you've really got to make moves here, or else you will be in a terrible spot for the big sprint race or the big the big feature race at the end.
Yeah, you sure have to. And afterwards, after the sprint race, we're gonna have a little break of 10 minutes where you guys will be able to watch a game show so you won't get bored. And then we're gonna have our feature race. And be sure to join up in the IP bcc.frostx.com. It's also in the description, so check that out if you want to join. After the little break, we're going into the feature race, and the feature race will be a longer race, and that's what it's all about, honestly. Alessandro, what can you tell us about the feature race?
Well, the feature race is obviously like the main platter of the event, isn't it? It's where the most amount of points can be won. It's the longest event. It's almost like an endurance race with all the people flying across you at Mach speed. It's definitely the place where you want to be the furthest ahead in the grid.
Yeah, definitely. And guys, I do want to ask you too. Do we have some prediction of who is gonna win BCC 23, the second edition?
Well, I can tell you from previous experience of last year, we had top 2 are Makuz and Pigala, if you remember, who were only 1 point away from each other towards the end of the races. And but honestly, I don't think my vote's towards either of them. I think I'm gonna go for somebody like Lapis Lettuce or Soda Soaker to be in the front of this one.
All right, Soda Soaker Lapis. Alessandro, what do you think?
I'm terrible at predictions. Whoever I name is going to get jinxed. If Lapis's internet holds up, he definitely holds a chance. Soda is always there. Can you tell I'm trying to jinx them? Rocket might also be there. I don't know if because Makuzen obviously got a lot of advantage by getting like an insane sprint race start last year. It was declared actually as moment of the year by the community. But I don't think that strategy is going to work again, especially with the level up the field has suffered compared to last year. We're a much bigger community, much more experimented, and I genuinely think this is anyone's game. Luck is obviously going to play a big factor, so don't really think just because you're the better boat racer, you're going to get the most amount of points, because sometimes in this event, things can go wrong very fast.
Yeah, I do agree. Actually, one guy you guys didn't mention is Fantasy. And honestly, I think Fantasy has a pretty good shot of this year. We did a little test beforehand last week, and he did really, really well there. So hopefully that translates to this. The main feature. There's a lot more people this time around, so we'll see, I guess. Speaking of, here comes Makusen. He's joining. And people are already crying in chat that they might lose, specifically Soda Soaker. So we'll see how that goes.
So, great news. We just surpassed 80 players online.
80 players online.
The title is no longer clickbait.
And I have to tell you, last year we had about 56 drivers total show up. We have definitely crushed that today, and it will definitely be the world record. So congratulations, everyone who are here to witness such a great, grand event that we have today.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of, guys, it's almost time. It's less than a minute, and the qualifying of BCC 23 will start. So, Alessandro, how does this qualifying work?
So, contrary to last year, where we kind of had everyone doing one lap individually, we have heats of people. The point amount is also being slightly reduced from 90% last year all the way down to 75. And they will be going out in heats of around 10 drivers in alphabetical order. And they will have only one lap to post the fastest time they possibly can. Any mistake will probably drop you down at least 5 to 10 positions.
And that's pretty bad, if I say so myself. All right, everybody got TP'd. It seems that it's time for the qualifying, and here we go. Let me click the spectating button, and I can pull up the tower. And look at this. You guys will see in the top left corner, you will see the times of people that are currently in the heats. I will be shutting this off while we're watching game shows, so that's that. But we will talk about, we'll talk about it later. Anyways, Shishuya is the first person that's gonna actually qualify. So we're gonna check this out. Shishuya is actually a pretty well-known player because they time trial like crazy, and we're gonna follow them this lap. It's one-shot quali, do remember. So they have one shot, one opportunity to make this right.
Yeah, one thing to know about Shizuya right now is Shizuya is the current record holder of Mount Akina, one of the most popular tracks that we have here, and currently holding the record for that. And also notably is a first-person player. Now, the only top driver who is being able to drive these types of up to this level in first person it's honestly something beyond belief of how Shizuya can be able to do this. And so as right now, Shizuya is doing quite a good job going through these turns. Notice that Shizuya is not going for any of these block stops marked by the purple, and could be a little bit safer route because we only got one lap. You know, any mess up here can throw you down. I mean, probably a second can lose you 40 positions. So it's pretty big deal to get these just right.
Yeah, and in the final corner, Shishuya just takes a little bit of too much gravel, and that will slow Shishuya down just that little bit. And Shishuya crosses the line, and let's see what time will they set. They'll set a 1:12.8, which is pretty good if I say so myself. Lowland, second person to finish, 2 seconds behind. This is pretty well. Adam is pretty darn close if I say so myself. To be honest, there are not many notable drivers at the moment right now. Maybe Bolt the Potato can do something. We'll see. Altro, actually, I missed Altro.
Yeah.
1.5 less, which is pretty good if I say so myself. Now, we'll scout the track. It seems pretty empty so far. Here are the last drivers. We'll watch a little bit of next heat, then we'll run a game show, and then we'll see. So, Alessandro, what is the strat for the qualifying? What strat would you use?
I don't think risking for the biscuit is a good strategy here. Definitely just keep your line safe. Do something that you're comfortable with. Try to secure. Again, Shizuya's time is, although it's 1.5 seconds off of the world record currently, it's a great time for having only done it in one lap. I definitely think that time has potential to be very high up the grid.
Most definitely. And right now, Shishuya will be the number one and pole position. Well, not actually pole position, because we're going to switch him around in the sprint. But right now, Shishuya will get the most points. And I hope you guys, Blue and Alessandro, keep me updated on who's on top. Because it's going to be very hectic. And just scream or DM me or whatever when somebody's going on a good lap. So, right now, Shishuya on top. We'll be loading in the next heat. Unless Bagels doesn't finish. I have no clue where Bagels is. Where would Bagels be?
Bagels is currently sitting right at the start line. I don't really...
Ooh.
You know, some players don't... Yeah,
it seems...
there he goes.
It seems Bagels straight up got kicked. All right. I know we can see the double score, but that's because thank you, Gustav, for mentioning that. I know it's double scoreboard. It's just because I'm not an F1, and sometimes I do want to see the chat. So that's that. All right. I think the next heat will be loaded in, and let's see if we have some notable names there. Blue, you won't be driving, but you would have been in this first heat actually. So, is Bagel still getting a chance? What is this? Bagels
like
is
you
getting
will.
a chance. Look at this. Maybe this is the guy, or well, the cats that we should worry about. Although it doesn't seem that they're really starting. Oh, here they go. Bagels. Will Bagels get the fastest time of the day? Let's see it. Can Bagels beat Shizuya? This is all or nothing. One shot quali going into the first turn. And they actually
Really
get a...
smooth. Wow.
That's a pretty good line. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They did pretty well. Although not the perfect line. And they lost about, I would say, 0.4 seconds there. The second line
Turn
is...
2 looking not bad, not either.
Alright, let's see this. Bagels. Ooh, that's a little bit wide. I think, yeah, that'll cost them. That'll cost them the fastest lap. And this little mistake is already enough to be like... What would he be? If he has perfect lap from now on, I think it will be like 28th.
20th. Yeah.
Something like that. Definitely. It won't be easy.
But he's still putting a good time for now. He's taking it wide. He's not taking these block stops, which I still think is wise. Maybe we'll see some drivers take the block stops later, but for now they're all playing it very safe.
Yeah, definitely some drivers will take it. I think Soda Soaker, for instance, will take block stop. By the way, this is a great corner. Wow, Bagels. That's crazy. I think Bagels might actually get 4th here. If everything goes well. And let's take a look
I think
at
so
the
too.
time.
He could be right underneath Adam here. Adam's probably watching this, being ready to see what's going to happen with his time.
Going here.
Going into the last corner.
The final little piece. And let's see where Bagels will end up. And Bagels will...
And
wait for it.
7th.
Wait for it. Where? It is 7th. Too bad
It
the
is-
thing won't update just yet.
Well,
The live scoreboard. I think the live scoreboard is struggling a little bit with all these names. I can take a quick look.
unfortunate for Bagel. That did look pretty clean. Maybe we overhyped him just a bit, but
Maybe just...
that goes to show. I mean, that was an impressive run. No complaints really, and yeah, he's already going to be in 7th, which compared to the rest of his little heat there, it's not the greatest.
So, for this heat, we'll be watching 3 people, which are Demonetic, Evil Scientist, and Fantasy, and specifically Fantasy. Because I would like to see what he will do. And I'm not gonna change my POV because look,
Yeah,
I can show you guys. My FOV is at 90. If I did it any closer, you won't be able to see anything of the cameras. So I'm gonna keep it at 90 because the cameras are set up for that. So
one thing to note is Fantasy is actually 5th on practice time leaderboards here. So he has set the 5th fastest time ever on this track.
ever
Um,
even. Wow. Demonetic first though. Demonetic is a kind of a new player who we've mainly seen in Video Game Rush. Perfect timing, by the way, of the corner. Very nice. And in Video Game Rush, they've done pretty well. Although it's a little bit more of a casual event. Demonetic loves to grind out these tracks. Or practices a little bit more than its composition. But it does work out. And he does get great results because of it. So will he get a great result here too? We'll take a look. And let's actually compare it to Shizuya's time. What was Shizuya's time again? Can somebody pull that up?
Take me a minute, but yeah.
It is a 1:12.8.
A 1:12.8. Well, let's see what Demonetic has to offer. And it will be a 1:14. Okay, that's not that hot, I'll be honest. Let's see what Fantasy said though. Here's Fantasy. Going into the greasy, next to the greasy gaming sign. Into those final corners. But he has a back marker right in front of him. Let's see how close this will get. It seems there's a less experienced driver in front of him, which will definitely slow him down. If he bumps into him,
He's gonna get close.
he's gonna get real close. It's gonna be to the edge. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, and he just got bumped.
He gets bumped.
And I think that will be quali for Fantasy. It will be over. This back marker screwed him over. I think he will still get a very, very good time. Yeah, he will still get first in this heat. But his
He
quality
was
was
looking for
definitely
a
screwed.
lot more. He's looking for a lot more. He's gonna be mad about that one. But people like Soda and Lapis are probably gonna be a little glad that happened to him. They're gonna be wanting his spot.
Definitely. Well, that sucks for him. But how many how many people do we still have left? Let's see. Okay, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. We can
I would
though
say around 50 left.
around 50 left. Oh boy. What do you say, we watch a little game show? What do you guys think?
Sure thing. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Anything? No. Well, we don't have really many people to watch out for, I would say, in this heat. So we're gonna switch to a game show. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes, and if some people are noteworthy, you'll see them appear in the top right. For now, have fun with Newlyweds.
Lapis, we need
There you go.
another greasy gamer.
Alessandro, I've got something for you.
You're like, I
I'm
got
scared.
different you.
Oh my fucking god, this is amazing. Let's go. This is an amazing idea. Everyone welcome a literal child.
Oh no!
Welcome to Newlyweds BCC edition. This is a new game show we're trying out. We have too many people in the call, but I'll try to list them out in order. So our first couple we have is Husker and Laser.
Hello.
Hey.
Our second couple is Soda Soaker and Fantasy.
Hello.
This is definitely not illegal.
This-
But
This is gonna go great.
Our third couple
Yeah.
is Lapis and Techno Gustav.
hello there.
What he said.
And our fourth couple is Mariana and Jolly.
Hello. Hi.
We've split these dweebs into halves, and we're gonna ask them questions related to ice boat racing for the most part. The catch is the other half of the pair has to guess what the other person would say in that scenario. If you guess it right, you get a point. If you don't guess it right, you get nothing. What is your partner's most enjoyed ice boat racing competition? Soda Soaker. What would Fantasy say? Yes. What would Fantasy say is his favorite ice boat racing competition?
I'm gonna guess Oink Oink.
Fantasy, what is your answer?
Oink championships.
That is correct.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Jolly, what is Mariana's most enjoyed ice boat racing competition?
Blind Attack Race 3.
Mariana, what is your favorite ice boat racing competition?
Blind attack.
And it's another zinger. Nobody celebrated that. I see the
No, there's probably cheating in the
Lapis. What is Gustav's most enjoyed ice boat racing competition?
I'm gonna guess. Oh man, I'm gonna guess blind attack.
Gustav, what is your most enjoyed ice boat racing competition?
FC1.
Big.
Unfortunate, not a point there.
This is so sad. This is
Laser.
sad.
Oh boy.
What is Husker's most enjoyed ice boat racing competition?
What is Stinky Cup?
This is not Jeopardy,
I
but
don't give a fuck.
Husker.
Vicky Cup.
And we have a 3-4-4 in the first question. We got everyone tied on 1 point except for Gustav and Lapis. How long could your partner ice boat race for without any breaks?
Oh, that's so.
Oh.
This
Oh
is-
god.
Mariana, how long could Jolly last for while ice boat racing without any breaks?
Around 5 hours.
She guessed it on the number.
The fuck?
That was exactly 5 hours.
There's
They
no
gotta
way.
be cheating.
No,
My
no.
lucky
They
number.
have to be cheating.
All right, next person is Techno Gustav. How long could Lapis last ice boat racing without any
Well,
breaks?
you see, due to him being like a no-lifer, I would put 7 hours.
Lapis.
I said 10 to 13 hours.
So, Fantasy. How long could Soda last for? Ice boat racing.
I've said like 45 minutes.
Soda?
I said an hour, but I'm not gonna lie. I said 45 minutes and changed my mind. Oh.
Husker. How long could Laser last while ice boat racing without any breaks?
But I'm gonna say like 14 hours.
Laser, what was your answer?
I said 12 to 14 hours.
Yeah.
You all get a point for this one. I know, except
We got a
for
point.
Gustav and Lapis.
Let's
Aside from Minecraft, what other games does your partner play?
Oh god.
Fuck yes. Play?
Jolly. Aside from Minecraft, what other games does Mariana play?
Let's just go with Phasmophobia, maybe.
What was your answer?
Phasmophobia.
Soda.
Yes.
Aside from Minecraft, what other games does Fantasy play?
I'm between a couple, but I think it's Valorant.
Fantasy. What was your answer?
Sorry, what is the only other thing we play, pretty much?
I was. I forgot about that. That was
Bro,
one of my-
this kid.
Aside
I
from
don't.
Minecraft, what other games does Gustav play?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna answer Valorant.
Gustav.
My first pick was Valorant, but then I changed it to Rocket League.
Oh. And finally, Laser. What
I don't
is
know which one to guess.
Husker's game of choice aside from Minecraft?
What is Stardew Valley?
Why does he keep answering like
Yay.
Jeopardy?
Good job.
It is now
Because he
Jeopardy.
loves
Still not
Jeopardy.
playing
But yes,
Jeopardy.
that is correct.
What is your personal bow color of choice? Fantasy. What is Soda Soaker's bow color of choice?
Is it birch?
Budge.
Gustav.
L.
What is Lapis's boat color of choice?
Birch.
My boat is spruce.
Oh my goodness
Oh,
gracious.
Mariana. What
That's
is
the
Jolly's
greasy
boat
boat.
color of choice?
Charlie drives with the raft thingy, the bamboo thingy, I think.
Jolly?
It is indeed the bamboo raft.
Husker? You gotta guess. Laser's color.
God. I'm gonna go birch.
Laser?
Yeah, it was birch.
What is your fondest memory in the
Oh,
iceboat racing
God.
community? Laser.
Oh, fuck.
What is your
Oh,
partner's
God.
fondest memory in the community?
I don't know. What is Long Man?
We're still not playing
Oh,
Jeopardy.
you suck.
Still not-
Husker.
You suck.
Yeah.
Husker.
Completing WLC.
Soda. What is Fantasy's fondest memory in the community?
I have absolutely no idea.
Shot in the dark.
I'm not blaming you for
So
this
I'm,
one.
I'm just saying him winning League R of interviews.
Fantasy, what was your answer?
No, I put BCC 1 because it was the first competition I actually did well in.
Lapis.
Ah,
What is
fuck.
Gustav's fondest memory in the community?
I'm gonna say when Beloved Hope dropped.
Gustav, you can win this race.
And finally,
I
Jolly.
tried so hard.
Off-season, no name.
The first of season.
It's close, but I'm afraid I can't give it. It's way too broad. What are other hobbies you have aside from iceboat racing? Gustav, what is Lapis's?
Going outside.
Can you be more specific?
Okay. He's
Can
on
you
the
be
right
more
track.
specific? What does he do in the outside?
Work.
Fantasy, what is it? I was gonna say running.
That's
Oh,
what I was gonna say.
Lapis?
Yeah, same.
It's running.
Husker,
Yes.
what is Laser's hobby?
Listening to music.
Laser?
I was close. It was a band. Like, production.
Ah.
Mariana,
You don't-
what
yeah,
is
alright.
Jolly's other hobby aside from iceboat racing?
I am gonna guess building.
Jolly?
I mean, they
Yeah.
were.
I put down building, in Minecraft particularly, though.
Fantasy, what is Soda's hobby of choice?
I am lost. I'll say watching F1.
I put cricket.
Cricket?
That?
Yes, bro.
Oh my word.
So I was gonna do that, or
Could
just
you
say
be
like
more
building
British?
your,
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
How did you get to know iceboat racing? Jolly, what introduced Mariana to iceboat racing?
I'm gonna guess Vicky.
Renocus one.
Soda, what got Fantasy into iceboat racing?
I'm just gonna guess MRA TikToks.
Fantasy?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Oh my
fucking thing.
god.
Let's go.
Lapis, what got Gustav into iceboat racing?
I'm gonna guess Adam's Apple Mount Akina video.
Gustav?
Just fucking finally!
They got a point!
Yeah.
They got a point!
Come here for a smooching lapis.
Laser, what got Husker into iceboat racing?
It was Jolly.
I was vague because I didn't want to be specific, but yes, it was Jolly.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the point. So we're going tied to the last question. What is your favorite ice bow racing meme?
Oh no!
The fuck is that?
Soda. If you don't, I don't care if you don't like it. If you don't say what I'm thinking, I'm gonna be mad.
Gustav, what is Lapis's favorite ice bow racing meme?
Favorite meme.
Do it.
You know what it is. Come on.
Fuck. Politics talk. I don't know.
Can you say it in a language we can understand?
I said Goosey Gaming.
Fantasy.
I'm gonna go with Soda Soaker's gonna get bumped.
Soda?
Yes!
Yes.
Soda Soaker's gonna get bumped.
Mariana,
Oh boy.
what is Jolly's favorite ice bow racing meme?
We're screwed.
Or
We are.
shit beefy.
Shit Wi-Fi
No.
Jolly.
It's not. It's telephone park.
And Husker. What is Laser's favorite meme in the community? This is for all the marbles.
God. I'm gonna go with. I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna say the long man one.
Laser?
It was Long Long Man.
And on the last second, Husker and Laser take victory
Yay!
in BCC Newlyweds.
Damn.
Still don't know how to do outros. This is like my second outro already, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'll see you at the finish
Bad.
line.
Enjoy the Blue City Circuit thingy.
All right, welcome back to BCC qualifying. You guys in the top right saw some very fast drivers, and some things have actually been changed about the qualifying order. Alessandro, can you tell us what happened?
Oh, well, I went to drink some water. Meanwhile, Lapis got pole position with a 1:12.05.
That is Lapis Lettuce, and let's see, where is he right now? Let's take a look. He's on top. Oh, he's just chilling here in spectator. He's our pole sitter, bouncing around. Seems he's pretty excited. And wait, you said he got pole position, but right now, if I look to the right, Purple Toki is also really fast. So how did he do?
Let's check.
Purple Toki got a 112.3, putting him in second place. Rocket Rays also got added in the same heat as Purple Toki, and he was able to get third as well with a 112.45. That knocks Zuya down, who was previously on top before the break, from a first all the way down to fourth.
Yeah, and that just in 10 minutes. So as you can see, if we just move away, you guys had a little break of 10 minutes long. And everything kind of changed. How many people have qualified so far?
We have about 45 players have crossed the line so far.
45 players. That is incredible. As this guy, Pookie, he failed to qualify, so he's the last person to actually qualify here, and I don't think it would be a very fast time, seeing as he's twice as slow as Purple Toki right now. So that's too bad. That's whatever. But he'll start in front first, so that's pretty good. In the next seat, let's see who we have here. Any notable drivers? Well, let's check it out. The anticipation is killing me. It's crazy. We're actually going to 110, which is crazy. We're going to have 100 plus people, and I'm actually immediately changing the stream title.
Well, hold on. That's the server cap. That's not how many people are in there. Don't get too antsy, crafties.
I don't know.
We have 98. We have 98. We're getting real close.
I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. It's 100 plus races, you guys. I told you guys.
Take that, you clickbaity YouTubers. Take that.
Exactly. In
All right,
this
well,
heat,
here
we
we
have
go.
some big names, specifically Soda Soaker. This guy is insanely fast. He's won so many competitions in the past. So we're going to be following him. And let's see how he does. Soda Soaker. What do you guys know of him?
Well, Soda Soaker has proven to be very good in the off-season tournaments. He has also proven to be really dang fast in FC1. And do you guys remember what place he got in off season at this track?
I sure do. He got first.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
But I do have to say, he got first because of an error Rocket made by pitting into the wrong pit. But you never know. Soda Soccer might get bumped. Speaking of being bumped, right in front of him is somebody else. And let's see, who is that? It's Skip Snuff, who's notorious for bumping people. And let's see if Soda Soccer can get lucky or is skilled enough to dodge him.
Fantasy was already this close by the last turn, and it cost him massively. Soda's going to have to get this done on the track. Looks like he does.
What an incredible overtake in qualifying from Soda Soaker. He also goes for the block stop and does get it. Will this be our new pole sitter? Let's find out. He takes this so tight. Gee,
Oh
my God.
Gosh.
What is he doing? Soda Soaker with a different line of Fantasy, actually, which is kind of interesting to see. And there's nobody in front of him this time. So will he be a new pole sitter, or will Lasersloth stay on top? He didn't bump in the last corner. He didn't take enough gravel. He does it perfectly, and he will get a 112.8.
Wow. That will put Soda Soaker in 5th position. So maybe that little overtake had cost him a little bit of time. But, I mean, 112.8. Remember, the top time is a 112.0.
112.
That is
that's incredible.
pretty darn close. And with an overtake as well, that's something to be proud of, especially compared to Fantasy, which he did beat. Fantasy is now in 11th place.
Fantasy being in 11th place. Well, the Sims are having a little conga line here too, actually. Look at this. Look at these guys. Meanwhile, Stinky Socks finished. Sonic Gamer finished. Sonic actually with a pretty decent time, I'd say, for him. Seems he practiced this track pretty much. Same with World Alex. World Alex 64, you can see number 4. These guys have practiced too. And it seems it's paying off. Because it looks pretty crazy. Meanwhile, this is the weirdest thing I've seen in a while. And now, we got our next seed with 2 people that are pretty interesting. First of all is Techno Gustav, now on his alt account because his main account got hacked. So let's take a look at him. What
and
he
you know
will
who's
do.
right behind Gustav is a very fierce rival. Maybe to him, not maybe too much to Gustav, but to Zoom. Gustav is one of his most hated enemies in terms of racing. They raced against each other in a small Formula L-Tam league, and Zoom was very adamant of being the better Swedish guy. And so Zoom is actually looking to try and get on Gustav's tail a little bit, get him scared.
And I don't know if Gustav will be scared. We do know that Gustav has an immense ego. So I don't think Zoom will be in his head, to be honest. I think Gustav is just trying to race, trying to get a good time, and he has no back markers in front of him. So he could even get in front of Soda. Even though normally he doesn't really get in front of him lately. He has done so in BWC, but lately it hasn't been that well.
The rest of the seed is actually pretty stacked too. We got Zekro on here, Lasersloth, and Comfy as well. All 3 of these guys have been shown in FC1 races before. Lasersloth being the 2-time world champion, and Zekro being one of the few who've actually been able to race in there. So
definitely, Racer has some great race pace. But we do know that in qualifying, he can be a little bit on the slower side. Hopefully, though, that isn't the case for him here. So let's see. Gustav Finn goes across the line. It's a 113. Not perfect.
That's not what he's going to want.
No, definitely not.
That's 8th. That's 8th for him.
Zekro doesn't seem to be on a flying lap either, because this 113 is already over. Now let's TP to the Lasersloth. See where it's at. He's also trying to finishing. And he will finish with a 114.9. Look, these haven't been the best times so far. And this heat doesn't seem that stacked. Even though Gustav is still leading. Where did he end up? 9th, you said?
Gustav is 8th.
So curious scenes. We have a driver diving into the pits.
Who's this guy?
Bosny with a very interesting... Actually, there's 2 actually.
There's 2 of them.
Zen Tidit with a very interesting set of going through the pit stop. It does count your lap, but it's definitely not faster. Let's see, Bosny doing the same thing. And yeah, they're getting a 132, which is not particularly fast. You lose like 10 seconds to this. This is an even more interesting strat though, as this guy tries to go across the entire road. Like he's trying to skip this entire part, but it doesn't work, buddy. You gotta go across the ice. Max Moy. It doesn't seem his strat is paid off because he's gonna get a 145.6. I was close. 145.2. Crazy. It didn't pay off. Too bad for him. Guys, who is last, by the way? All the way last.
Uh-oh. Who's that in the back here? You guys see that? In this next grid?
Oh, boy. This is a stacked quali. My god. We have the most well-known Spanish-speaking boat racer. Well, he's Mexican, but he speaks Spanish. El Soccer Papas, you might know from shorts. Then we have Ozone, the person, a race driver, who showed up for FC1 every time this entire season, and he scored pretty high. And then behind him, we have this guy, but we're going to skip him for now. We have Satamni, a newer Dutch guy, but he might be one of the fastest after me. Then we have Makusen, the god of time trialing himself, and he got pole position last time around, didn't he?
Well, yes, I believe he did. He was able to earn 2 first places among the races last year. 2 out of 3, he got first, and he was able to outscore everyone else by, including Pigala, by 1 point, and he won this race last year. So I would not be surprised to see him way up on top of the grid spots today.
Definitely. Now, for now, let's take a look at El Soccer de Papas, because El Soccer de Papas already has a back marker. And this back marker might get in the way of some other drivers too. So let's take a look.
He's going to have to compare himself to Soda Soaker and do the same thing. Actually, he's going to do it 1 turn before, it looks like.
That is crazy. Very well done from El Soccer. He didn't even have to change his line. That's really good for him.
Not too much.
Now, let's take a look at Makusen. Because Makusen, he's going. And I wonder how it goes.
Everyone has their eyes on him. He's definitely going to be the one to watch here.
And we are going to watch him. Let's see how he takes this. He takes it quite perfectly. Antonio, meanwhile, with a 114, getting in pole position for this heat. Now, Makusen, being known as a time trial gold, can he pull it off in only 1 lap? So there is actually a word in the iceboat racing community, or well, not really a phrase, of getting Makusens. Blue, can you give us a little bit more insight what getting Makusen means?
Yeah, a lot of drivers put a lot of time into their time trialing, try and get the top time on a track. And, drivers can take hours to do this. But the moment Makusen gets notice of this, and he will drive for 10 minutes and immediately beat it. That's what a track is getting Makusen.
All right, and Makusen will finish pretty soon, and he will come across the line. And let's see what he gets. He gets a 112.4.
That's not pole. That's third.
That's third for Makusen. Nobody saw this coming. Meanwhile, Ozone seems to have a very bad qualifying. He's 4.7 seconds behind Makusen. He probably got bumped halfway through. Meanwhile, Osaka Papas, he did pretty well, I'd say. Where did he put him? A 112.9.
So that's putting him in 7th place in front of Ultra and Oink. Just to note that Techno Gustav has been moved down to 10th place already. Fantasy down to 15th.
Wow. Pretty crazy. Now we have a lot of people who I do not know. The only person that I do know, no, there's 3 people actually. I heard of Lemonsy. I've heard of Maxdash, and I've heard of Boathub. Boathub being Kevin. But
everyone else is new here to BCC.
Exactly.
All these drivers in this heat.
So, by the way, guys, if you're watching this and you're thinking, I want to race in this, I want to qualify, you still can. Just hop on your Minecraft. It's 117 to 120. It doesn't matter where you are. It's fine. You can join. And then you can go to bcc.frostex.com. There's also, the IP is in the description. You can check it out there. Join the game, and then you will be able to drive Quali. If you're too late for Quali, you can still join the sprint race. You can still join the feature race. It's all about fun, and we're trying to get as many people as we can.
Yeah, you can join whenever you want. So, yeah, we're trying to get that number up. Speaking of, let's see how many people. Actually, we have reached the mark, Crafties. We have hit 100 players registered for qualifying right now.
100 players. That is incredible. Actually,
so thank
crazy.
you for our 100th join. SCLUD is our 100th player.
Wow. And all you guys better watch the stream too. What are you guys doing? Only 1/3 of the guys are watching the stream? What is this? Anyways. Max Dash.
Well, I have a feeling all these drivers are going to want to preserve their internet because what we're having to come is going to be a little bit laggy, I feel.
Speaking of laggy, Max Dash is behind a guy named... Who's this? Stay Here Pocky. And there's a little bit of a train. There's 2 people right in front of Max Dash, and he's already passing Pocky. A little bit of a drag race and going into this corner. Oh, and he just got bumped a little bit. Oh, that sucks for him. He got lag backed and then bumped. Now on this, they're already fighting. It's another drag race. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh.
It's a double overtake from Max Dash. The other guy's crossing and trying to even kill him. Why would you go for Max Dash? What did he do to you? It's just
Max
a dude
Dash
with a puppy skin. Max Dash
takes the top overtakes in a qualifying session so far. That's 2 that he's gotten on the same turn.
That's crazy. And these guys are still drag racing. And Max Dash still getting second in this. Oh, well, now third, but whatever. That's crazy. Max Dash. Didn't expect him from him. But the pole sitter on this heat is actually Elios Never Die. I have never heard of this dude before.
I haven't either. 116.2 though for him.
It's a new. Is this a Mushoku Tensei skin? I think it is. That's
going to put him 42nd
nice.
overall.
All right, crazy, very nice. And where is Timo and Banjo? Banjo just
question.
finished. All right, where's Timo at? We're waiting at the finish line.
I don't think he's online. Oh.
No, I don't think so.
No.
He's not online.
He's not online.
So it's done. He doesn't get a time. That sucks. All right, next
I'll
up.
tell you.
Who do we have here? It's not Jonas. Elon F. Salt. QWERTY 404. 32 Gilo. I don't know how to pronounce it. Janus RTF and Legendary A7. Now, Gilo is actually a newer player who has been climbing up the ranks recently. He's been, I think he started in BRWC with another guy named 32 Nova. And he's been pretty fast, if I say so myself. Also, we have Legendary, a guy who always qualifies really well in FC1, but most of the times falls off, except the last time at Spa, where he held his own and got a really good position. Oh, and now we have Ludofix at the back, who's also really quick. Although I think Legendary will win the seat. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think Legendary has pretty much got this in the bag unless the 2 guys in front of him mess him up tremendously. He's got to watch out for 32 Gilo as well, though. And Ludo. Those guys can also be pretty darn fast.
They sure can. All right, this will be the last Quali Heat, by the way. Until other
it seems
people
like
show
it,
up.
yes.
So once again,
Race Control
if
is telling
you
me
still
that, yes.
want to qualify, or if you want to have a try, join now. All right.
Join up because you don't want to miss the sprint race, man. That's going to be something else.
Meanwhile, I think the pole position, our leader of the race, the pole position guy, should be locked in now, unless somebody of these guys, pulls off an amazing feat. I don't know though. Right now, is it still Lapis?
Yeah, Lapis, Purple Toki, Mokuzin, Rocket Rays, and Shizuya make up the top 5. Soda Soaker and El Saco just miss out with 6th and 7th. Outro in 8th, Oinked in 9th. Techno Gustav will be in 10th, Satomni in 11th, and Adams in 12th.
All right. Adams in 12th. That's pretty good. I remember last year, you also did pretty well.
I'm getting told that we're actually doing one more heat. Looks like we had a few guys show up, rejoin just a little bit late. So we'll have one more heat after this. A small heat, but it'll be one more.
All right, one more small heats. And that should be over pretty soon. unless people keep on joining. But I think the server is getting pretty full at the moment. And I think Legendary will have a little problem here with Giannis RTF being right in front of him. And the person, he's going really wide in some corners. And he's on the racing line for Legendary. And they're racing side by side. But I think Legendary actually passed the dude. That's crazy.
You still got to be careful, though.
I messed up my keys.
Oh, well, maybe not anymore. But Legendary.
Not anymore. No, there goes Legendary.
Legendary has made the overtake, yeah.
Now, there's still 2 other people in front of him.
Yeah, his racing isn't over yet, unfortunately.
Oh,
He's
boy.
got to fight for his quali spot.
Let's see how this goes. The dude in front of
Here
him.
comes a drag race.
Oh my god, he's swerving. That's the second person overtaken there. And now next up, who is this? I have no clue who this is. Let me check.
I don't know how to say that, but this guy is definitely slowing down Legendary A7 just a little bit on this last turn. Legendary is going to go right next to him. Well, not an overtake, pretty darn close to one. Legendary has definitely made the most difficult qualifying session, getting 3 people in his way.
And that's 113.7. And that's pretty good if I say so myself. If you're racing with 3 people. That's some good points from him. I think that's top 15. Actually, no, that might not be
Let's
even be
check.
top 15.
113.7
I think it's like top 20.
is 15th. Oh, wait, no, that's fantasy. 16th.
16th.
You're right there.
All right.
It's tied with 15th. It's tied with 15th if you want to put it that way, Crafties.
All right. Well, yeah. I guess it's a shared 15th place then, right?
Sure.
All right. So
You can call it that.
the last. Oh yeah, Ludo did. Oh, there's one guy.
There's one guy.
One guy. All right. One person. Guy named Fogart.
Well, if he's the only one, you want to join in on this one?
No.
No? All right.
But we can just do. Let's just watch him like this. First person view. Let's see how he does. It doesn't seem that he has boat cam. Or no, I don't think so. Look at this guy.
A little mess up on turn 1.
He's looking at the ground, so he is an F3.
He's going to go a little bit inside on this second corner. He's going to go wide again.
He might have boat cam actually. I think he does. Yeah, it looks like boat cam. So Fogart, I have no clue who this guy is or girl. Who this person is. Let's just keep it at that.
Yeah, he's going through turn 5 right now, which is one of the most important turns in this race. One of the most well known.
It's a little bit. Can we have some guesses in the chat what Fogart will be? I think Fogart will be 46th.
I don't know. I'm going to say 58th. How about that?
58th. Man, show some respect to Fogart. Come on, Fogart. You got this. Just a main straight. Then we go a right-hand turn. Slow yourself down a little bit with the back dice. Very good job.
There you go. There you go. That's a good turn from him.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit of a bad setup for the last, though. He will go a little bit wide. But it was pretty good. Pretty good. And let's see, where will he end
stayed
up?
on the track most of the time.
A 123. 122.95.
Oh, 122.9.
Okay, what will it put Fogart? Search it up right now. What it will...
All right. 122.95. He is 71st.
What?
He's 71st.
71st?
You're way off.
Fogart,
Yeah.
what are you doing, bro? Even I thought you were being evil, but it seems like everybody kind of was. Anyways, Alessandro.
What?
Do you have our pole sitter close?
I can bring him close if you want.
Get him in here.
I will.
Where is this pole sitter of ours?
Now, I told you Lapis would be putting in some pretty good times, and sure enough, he is. He is sitting top of the grid order right now, and he is officially the pole sitter of BCC 2020.
That's crazy. Lapis.
Hello.
Hello, Lapis.
How's it going?
Pretty good, guy. Well, what about you? You have managed to fend off huge names here for the first position in BCC qualifying. You've held off Purple Toki, the record holder of this track, and I know you've tied him after, but you've been able to hold off Toki, Makuzin, your rivals Soda Sucker and Rocket as well, and the Akina record holder, Shizuya. What do you have to say for yourself on that one? Okay.
All right. It went pretty well. I went around as good as I could. I was trying to get a 111, but I think just a little bit of nerves, so went around. I think my lead is a commanding 0.25 ahead of second place, so that's pretty good. But now I'm gonna have a ton of work working my way up in the the sprint race. So ton of work left to go.
I was gonna ask you exactly that because yeah, of course you got pole position now, but in the sprint race you got reverted 75% into the back of the grid, and suddenly you find out people like Fantasy who didn't get as good of a qualifying are currently 15 positions ahead of you. What do you really think you can catch that gap back up? Do you trust in yourself? Do you feel comfortable with that significant gap to some of your opponents?
It's gonna be interesting with Fantasy down in 15th and like Soda Soaker down in 6th. I'm not really overlooking anybody. I'm a lot of points ahead of these people, so I'm just gonna need to do what I can in the sprint race and attempt to make it up during the real race. Person I'm probably most worried about, honestly, second and third place, second, third, fourth, and fifth, really, and sixth. I'm worried about everybody.
Do you have any strategies or any ideas you've cooked up for the start of the sprint race? Because of course you're gonna have so many people ahead of you. Can you even plan something with that many people in front?
I don't think so. I think Makuzen last year, there's that legendary clip from BCC 1 of him just passing everybody in like 2 corners. He said himself he doesn't think that's possible again this year. He doesn't even think like the skill level that everybody's at right now, he doesn't think that's going to be possible. I highly doubt. Fantasy may be the only person I would be worried about getting first place on the first lap. But other than that, I think we've got... I mean, we also have like 97 people, so... Oh my goodness. No, I think I'm just going to try best I can. My strategy is actually going to be to diverge from the line, the regular racing line. Because I think everybody gravitates towards that. And so you don't want to be there, but you also don't want to be in the zone that everybody's getting kicked out in. So it takes acute awareness of exactly how people are going to mess up on the track to determine where you should choose your line.
Mm-hmm. And only one last point before I let you go and focus on the sprint race. We have reached 97 total qualifiers for this edition of BCC. We're going to round it up to 100 because it just looks better.
Yeah, of course.
So what do you think? Like you finished ahead of 96 other people. You're the only person in bow racing that can say that. You finished ahead 96 people in an open qualifying in a bow race.
Session. Yeah. Like I said, still a ton of work to do. Off to a very strong start, and I'm really happy because of that. I'm gonna see what I can do in the rest of the event.
All right, good luck. Hopefully you're able to claw your way back, dude.
Thank you.
All right. And that will be it from our pole sitter Lapis. Now, let's get into the sprint race, which I think will happen any time now. Let's see the people waiting here. Yeah, I think they're raring to go, honestly. Look at them. They're all jumping around. Some of them might be even doing like the jumping puzzles. Yeah, some of them are. Not that many, though. I'm surprised. Not that many are doing the jumping puzzles.
I know. I put a lot of work into those ones. Hopefully they're going to be using it more.
Maybe somebody even completed it. Let's take a look. No, nobody has, because I'm telling you, this jumping puzzle is impossible. It's crazy. But people are practicing the little practice track, which is cute to see. Look at this. I really like this little it's a little, they're racing though here. Ralph and some people. By the way, people that are still joining now, you can still race in BCC in the sprint race. All you have to do is join the IP, and I'll type it right now in chat. It is bcc.frosthacks.com, and just join there with Minecraft. You can still race, although no more quali for you. You'll start at the back of the sprint race, but at least you can race in the biggest boat racing, race ever. It even beats last year when we had 56 people.
Yeah, 56 was the amount total last year, and boy, we've basically doubled it, huh?
Yeah, we sure did. All right. So I think the last people will be joining pretty soon. So once again, if you want to race, come join now. Links in the description. And oh my god, look at the sidebar.
Word. There's too many.
I can't see anything. Oh my. Oh god. Well, let's see what this tower is looking like. This tower is being crazy. Let's load it in one more time. Yeah, you can't even see it. So we'll be looking at the top 11 people. And oh my god. All right, hold on. Let me quickly do the grid. So in pole position we have Norica. It's Chocolate. Ultimate Games. Fogart, the goat, is 4th. Look at him go. I told you guys. This dude has strats. It's crazy. I love this guy. Oh god, boy, here we go again. So in our screen we're gonna look at. Should we do top 11 or top 10? What do you guys think?
Well, that's up to you, honestly.
I say top 100.
Yeah, we can't look at top 100 because
I
the
got
website,
top 30
the
seen on
website
my
won't
screen.
allow it. And oh my god, look at these guys.
This
boy,
is crazy.
Look at
I
all
think this
these
is the
people.
craziest thing I've ever seen in the community.
Oh my god, let's see. Can I get a cool shot of this? Oh, I hope so.
Any shot will be cool.
Look at these guys. Oh my god. Oh god. This is gonna be very hectic, this start. Let's take a look at the... Oh, look at this. How are we supposed to commentate this? Maybe I should actually compact scoreboard this up.
So you guys want to do a rig rundown, grand rundown, or?
I already tried it. It doesn't really work. But oh my god, look at how many players we have here. Oh boy, here. All the way at the back though. Who's lost? It's a guy named Core Hag. Oh god. If this doesn't lag out the server, I don't know what will. And here's one of Maku. It seems Makusan dropped a cookie on the track, which is pretty nifty. Alright, I can't wait, honestly, to see what happens here. At BCC 23. Oh boy. Press shift for a boost. Oh, people are being very nice in the chat. Alt F4 to get grid in position 1. 100 millisecond start delay. 100 milliseconds? The dude in last is gonna start like a minute late. Oh god.
Holy cow, this is something beyond belief. I have never seen something like this before. And nobody else has. Nobody has seen something like this before.
This is crazy. Honestly.
For you guys all to be here, either watching or racing, this is... Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
It is incredible.
This one goes out to all the clickbaity YouTubers who claim to have done a 100 people race with 13.
And people are
so yeah, go message your YouTuber guys saying that's not a 100-player race. This is.
Oh boy, Laser. Oh, they put it to 0 minutes start delay. Oh god. I think I made a call. Uh-oh. Okay, whatever. Yeah, let's just do it. Everybody will start at the same exact time. I think the server will straight up crash. I'm telling you right now, I think the server will literally explode. Who am I putting my money on? Let's take a look.
I bet you won't even be able to assess every single person in this grid.
I know who I'll be putting my money on. It's Fogarts. On God. And El Soccer de Papas in a great position, a very nice position for him, I gotta say.
Where is he?
Somewhere. He's towards the back. He's right in front of Makuzen as well.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I see him.
He's 69th, to be exact.
I mean, Fantasy is also starting pretty far ahead.
Like,
so
all the
our
very quick guys are right here, actually.
I will say, Makuzen is in prime position to do his inside strat.
Oh, he's gonna do it again.
That's just about where he was last year, huh? On the inside, right there.
Do you
He's
guys want me
thinking
to do the
about it.
bumping?
That is in his mind.
Well, this time
Do you
Vicky
guys
isn't
want
there
me
to
to bump
stop
him?
him, so you might.
I
even-
can be there to stop him if you
No,
want.
you don't need to. We don't need to nerf Makusen even more. Look how many people he has to pass. Let's be honest, Makusen doesn't need to be nerfed. Look at all
He
of
needs
these
to pass
guys
70. He needs to pass 72 people.
in one lap, in one corner. Ooh, and it seems fourth actually disconnected. That skips enough for you guys. He's done. So that kind of sucks. All right, I'll give the green light to everybody.
Oh, this guy in the back fell out of. Oh,
And people are
oh.
warning
Boy.
each other left and right. Very nice, good to see. Let's do it. I'll just say that, and it will probably work, right? It will probably work. Oh boy, I think we're getting ready.
I think we are getting.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So starting the race, BCC 23, with almost 100 people. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
In
boy.
3,
Here we go.
2, 1. It is lights out and away they row. Here the guys come going into the first corner, and oh god, this is
here it
absolute
goes.
carnage. Everybody's crashing left and right.
There's a
Makusen
pile-ups.
doesn't do his inside strat. Oh, he does actually. You see right there. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty damn good. And everybody's going down the straight, and it's total carnage. Oh my god. Look at all these people.
People still haven't left turn 1 yet.
Well, I get it, because it's everybody's like TPing all over the place. It's extremely laggy. And how far
And
are
there they
people
go.
already down the track? We can't even see it. A guy named Pride Evil is
Pride
in the
Envy.
lead. And he's going next to my face, it seems like. He's right at my face. What a crazy moment right here. And he's actually holding his own pretty well. In second, we have a
He's
guy
got
named
room.
Mert. And 3 ultimate games. Somebody that got a great start, I'd say, is Greg.
Greg's in 6th right now. Not too bad from him. Max Dash is also in 4th.
Oh, here's Soda Soaker. I wonder what he's up to. Soda Soaker getting
Looks like
bumped left and right. Oh no, he's he's dead.
Some of the faster people, it looks like Rocket Rays. Oh, where did he go? He's in 26th. Lasersloth is in 23rd. Shizuya is somewhere down there as well. There's
Here's
just
Rocket.
too many names to watch for.
There's too many names to watch for, and in the top 10, Jolly, is that Jolly in the top 10? Number 10?
Jolly is. Oh, he just made a position. He's in 9th.
Jolly the Duck. Who thought this day would ever come that Jolly actually is in the top 10 racing? This guy is an organizer of some sorts in his raft, trying to claw his way up. In front of him, though, is even a guy that some of you may not know. He's pretty new. Well, he's pretty new for our standards, but he's almost been here for a year, I think now. Oinked. And Oinked has climbed his way up all the way to 7th with Ralph in front of him. And Max Dash, the guy who overtook 2 people in the qualifying. So these guys at the start are all also really close to each other. But
One thing to note about our pole sitter, Lapis Lettuce, he's not doing too great. He's only in 50th or so. I mean, he's making overtakes left and right and also losing positions left and right. But some of these guys are just brawling out here in the back. He's right behind Fantasy with just sea of people in front of him.
seems Osaka has done pretty well for himself, because he's pretty far up. Same with Ozone and Satumni. But other than that, it seems people are pretty far down below.
Lasersloth has made his way all the way up to 12th position.
That is pretty spectacular, if I say so myself. Let's take a look at the sidebar. Oh god, Makusen, I actually see him, but this thing is changing so much. Makusen is in 53rd right now. It seems he didn't get his phenomenal start that he did last time. And are people actually in the pits? Did I see that right? No. There
Yes, people are trying to enter the pits. There's a few of them who still are, and
oh my.
they don't know.
So the first.
Well, I'll tell you, we're
person-
halfway through the sprint race right now. Max Dash is leading the pack right now, with Greg Says No right behind him.
Oh, is he? Oh, Max Dash just overtook Mert. Max Dash in first. This is perfect. And Max Dash
Lasersloth
actually
is continuing to gain positions. Oh, he just moved down to 11th.
Max Dash is flying
Really
right now.
good for him.
Ozone going in for a pit stop, even though it's classic Ozone. Let's be honest, guys. Classic Ozone going in for the
6-second
pit
stop.
stops. And Max Dash finding all of these back markers, waving his way through him. Oh my god, this is hard to keep track of. I'll be honest. Oh, here he is. Here's Max Dash, going through all of these back markers, and he's hauling ass. I'll be honest. This dude is fast. He's flying.
He's made up 4 seconds in front of the guy behind him.
Yeah, and Greg too. Actually, oh, he did get bumped here. It's quite sad to see. And I'll be honest, it's a little bit laggy.
Could be.
Could be a little bit laggy, but who cares when it's like 150 people, 500 people racing at once, right? Let's see. Jolly is in third right now. He's right here. He's chasing Max. Which is, I'll be honest, this is a great performance from Jolly. I never expected that he could do something like this. Oh, I just cursed him because he got passed. Well, my bad. Greg, meanwhile, Greg also, same for him. He took a little break from Iceberg Racing. And Greg is, well, he's back and ready to fight because he's third. And he will try to get P2. Or P1 even. And Jolly says no because Jolly is back too. The guy overtook Greg once again, and let's see how this little fight of theirs is going.
I know I keep bringing him up, but Lasersloth has made his way up to 7th now. Something spectacular is going on his end.
Oh, and Jolly gets bumped. That's really sad to see. I think Gilo, 32 Gilo, also managed to climb his way up all the way high. My god. Max. Still in the lead.
Max Dash is coming in. This is his last straight. He's gonna finish the race in first.
Max Dash does finish in first, and he does get the position. And wow, dude won the sprint race of BCC, and Greg gets second. He actually gets Sprite in the end. He probably did get bumped. Jolly in
Jolly
fourth.
makes a position right at the end. The last turn, he's able to make it. He's in 4th.
Laser in P7, all the way from the back. That is spectacular. Antonio, yes, in P8, which is also incredible to see, and Shawnee too. And now everybody's just gonna come in, and now the chat will just get spammed with a lot of messages. Shishuya getting P16. That's a good amount of points for him. Salmon 17th. Oh god, now it's gonna be very hard. P18 Lemon Seed. Oh god, I can't keep up. I can't keep up, you guys.
There's too many names
There's
for sure.
too
Lapis, our
many
pole
names.
sitter, is 26. Right behind him, El Sagnapapa's gotten 27th.
Fantasy and Toki go to the line, and actually, it is I thought
Toki's
it
in
was
front.
closer than it was. Toki's faster by 0.2 seconds. 0.2. That's incredible. Who is
Kuzen
driving
is-
backwards? Who is this guy? It's Chocolate is driving backwards, and he blocking Zekro. Get this guy off the track. What is he doing? It's
Kuzen only
Chocolate.
got 43rd. Looks like his luck ran out after
Only
last
44th.
year.
He only overtook like 60 people this time around instead of 100. Oh, his Chocolate is going backwards once again. Oh my god. It seems people are getting removed now. Is Chocolate even done? Or I don't think he's even driving. I'll be honest. I don't think he's driving.
looks like
Fogart.
the rest of these
Fogart,
guys
what
are
do you do?
finishing.
78? Are
Oh
you
no.
serious? Oh god, Fogart. I had high I had high hopes for him. Anyways, Jay
he's-
Modi finishing 69th. Very well done. Adam 52nd. Gustav 50th.
Oof.
Finishing behind Jalisha. And who will be last? Let's take a look. Who's still driving, I wonder? Ilios never started his lap, it seems, because he had 0 out of 4 laps, which is kind of weird. Alright. Who is this guy? Elon Half Salt. P91 is gonna come in the final straight. He's swerving around a little bit. He's just drifting about. And he will get 91st. That's crazy. Next
Who's
up.
behind him?
It's,
Anyone?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Hawk You. P92
90
from-
second.
I wonder how long we have to wait till the last person in the race is done.
Oh, we got a guy over here. Max MDI is still finishing. Max OI, sorry.
Max OI. Oh, it's not Max Dash.
It's a different one. He's
in
he's
the
coming
meantime
in.
though.
Oh, actually, no, he's not in the. He's already finished. He's just doing an extra lap.
In the times, no, I'll let the last guys finish, right? In the meantime, though, we're not gonna look at the P100 spot. Let's actually just take a look and take a little break and watch a game show. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. We just watched Guess the Offer, right? Or did we watch Newlyweds?
We watched Newlyweds.
Okay. Oh, it's time for Guess the Offer. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a bit.
Welcome everyone to this BCC game show segment. Once again, we're playing Kahoot with Quote Me on That. We have a bunch of losers today with us. We have Nito.
Hello.
We have Gustav.
Heyo.
We've got the Crispy Photo. We've got Ozone.
Hello.
And we've got Rocket.
Hello.
So what's gonna go on here, I am going to put some quotes up on the board, and you guys are gonna have to guess who the author of that quote is. You guys will be presented with multiple options, and since it's Kahoot, I guess both speed and precision will be rewarded. Is everyone ready to Kahoot?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right,
Go
boys, we're starting.
Crispy, Nick Blue.
We're starting. Sometimes when you're in FC1, doesn't matter if that's first, and it doesn't matter who comes in last. All that matters is who keeps integrity throughout the race.
This one's easy. I
Alright.
read the first like 3 words and already knew it.
So let's see it. Oh my god, Rocket and Ozone being dragged behind. Right, obviously this was the easy one. They're gonna keep getting harder as we go by. Alright guys, I will be right back and be a woman. I'm going to be a dishwasher.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Once again.
Hey.
Ozone still on 0 points.
I don't talk to people.
Vicky's pregnant in Sims 4.
Oh, I picked the wrong one.
I think I picked the wrong one.
No
as well.
fucking idea. Oh, I was.
Oh.
Damn.
I should have known. Wow, I was the only one that got that wrong. That's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy. Look, guys, I spread my legs out for my country.
Oh. I'm probably wrong.
100%.
Fuck.
Let's go! I catch Adam saying sus stuff way too often, bro.
Oh, I'm still ahead.
This is a very tight game. You guys are like 1 quote apart. That's crazy. Who group hugged me with 50 dolphins? Bro, I got group hugged by 50 dolphins at once. How was that good? It was not allowed. I did not consent to being group hugged.
This is going on a stream, right?
Correct. Oh, who got it right?
I did.
Ah,
Ozone.
That's
The
right.
absolute legend.
Double
After-
overtake.
After Monaco.
Oh, I remember that now.
A dog chasing a car has no idea what to do with it once it catches it. Don't be a dog chasing a car. Be a creepy old dude stalking children.
that sounds.
Oh.
Let's all go down the sounds rough.
That sounds like an Alessandro quote.
Yeah, fuck it.
What?
Xeon.
What?
It was Xeon.
You guys are senile. How do you all agree to be wrong? I don't know what's worse, the fact that you guys thought I said it, or the fact that Xeon actually said that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's wild.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's no change of points on the board, I guess. Damn. That gummy bear is fucking you up.
I selected wrong. No.
I have no idea.
Ooh, very split answers.
I
Well,
should
even I
have
thought I said it.
Nito, you have no right to complain about being misquoted.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah,
All
that would have
right.
been a good stuff.
Nito
but
moves
the
a
grammar
full
was
quote.
incorrect.
Nito moves a full quote ahead of everyone. Whoa! I'm getting sexted.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Who said it? Who said it? Oh,
Bro, who said?
I know.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh,
I was about to say, Gustav, if you didn't guess yourself, that would be sad.
I should have known. I remember someone saying
Ooh.
that too.
Oh, I'm still ahead.
5
Damn.
points. Damn. I like it. It's messy, but I like it. They're just messy because there's a lot of liquid involved.
For sure.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
Who is this? That kid. Fuck.
I got it right. Let's go.
I should have guessed what I say.
I knew it's one of the kids. I didn't know which.
Well, you guys are right, though. Once again, Nito, one full quote ahead of everyone else. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm under your toilet because I want to eat your poo.
Fuck.
I know
I
who
think...
said that.
Yeah, that's
It's-
fucking obvious.
Yep. It's pretty obvious, yeah.
Let's go.
Oh?
Oh!
Change a lead.
First time.
We have 3 people within the same amount of correct quotes. Dude, if I had boobs, I'd be unstoppable.
Oh, I know who said that.
Oh god, no, no, no. I clicked wrong.
That kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the only one wrong.
Oh!
Let's go.
Finally a correct answer.
Is the 2 greasy gamers going head to head? Everything is edible if you put your mind to it.
I think that's yeah, that's a
Yeah, that sounded like too smart of a quote for anyone else to say it.
that doesn't sound like a John quote. Oh,
Well, that happened. Damn.
Bro, I am the leader and owner of the Boat Race World Championship. That probably is the biggest boat race championship. I have the 2nd biggest influence in the boat race universe. I accepted that I am not allowed to share my videos here, but then write it down somewhere or create an advertising channel here on the server.
I don't know.
Oh, I need to submit.
Oh wait, fuck! No!
I just selected all of them.
I accidentally clicked all 4. No.
No!
I didn't even realize you need to select multiple and then submit.
We said multiple choice.
Ooh.
Oh.
someone did not guess both.
Julum cool.
Bro, I
Julian
should be
cool.
English. What is this?
My fault.
Julian
Direct
cool.
targeting.
I'm not an animal abuser. I'm just having a great time.
I hope this is correct.
Oh,
damn!
I was hoping Xeon guessed that.
Yeah, I was
Damn.
hoping Xeon as well.
Honestly,
Nobody got that.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was an Aka quote.
Oh, because of the on
Honestly.
fish. Probably.
Alright.
No,
And
no
this is the
way.
last quote, guys. I wish I was a piano, because then someone would be beating on me.
Makusa quote.
What?
Oh, I fucking told
Alright,
you.
guys, these are the final results. Rocket Race wins. The quote me on that.
There's
Just
one more
kidding.
question.
Who wants to beat up some Chinese people on League with me?
Ooh.
Oh.
Nobody gets. You guys suck. You guys are so bad at this.
When has Delta ever said that?
Oh, I remember him saying that too.
I don't know what's more concerning. The fact that you guys thought Kevin would say this before Nito, or the fact that no one voted Delta.
I was the one that voted Nito. I was pretty sure Nito was. Fuck, of
All
course Delta
right.
said-
And that's your podium for today. In third place, Crispy Photo.
Yes,
On
sir.
second place, Nito. And on first place, the quote me on that champion, Rocket Race.
Nerd.
Nerd.
And we got Gustav in fourth. Those
There
are
was
fifth.
actually there was actually a strategy.
there was actually a strategy.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the quote me on that Kahoot thingy majig. This is another new game show we planned for BCC. What did you guys think about it?
Yeah, it was pretty
Pretty
fun.
nice. Pretty fun.
Yeah, cool.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Anyway, hope now be giving the connection back to the BCC studios. I don't even know who's in there because this is not live recorded.
Can we do a rematch live?
You know what?
Rematch live.
Crispy
Excuse
dies.
me.
And welcome back to BCC. In the meantime, we had an entire server restart, and the entire plugin got updated. Furthermore, because the plugin got updated, we need a little test, a little test race, don't we, guys?
Yeah, I'm told that the plugin guys need to make sure that that it all works correctly, and yeah, we'll be doing a quick 1-lap test race, as I'm told.
And yeah, and because it's a little 1-lap test race, why don't we take this opportunity to drive ourselves? What about
Yeah.
it? Some commentator
Let's do it.
racing?
We'll be able to load the map while we're at it. So
Let's do that actually right now. I'll be loading the map for you guys right now. So once again, you guys can still join, especially since we're having a little bit. Well, it's not very technical difficulties. It's just the server, and we're too successful basically, right? It's too successful.
Yeah.
The server is well, we did think that this could happen, but reality is always different. The server couldn't really take it that hard, and we are
God.
racing you guys. Here we
Why
are.
am I on P88?
P88.
Well, I'm in my spot. I'm in 64th. That's pretty darn good for me.
I'm in
I hate
47th.
this.
I think it's random, guys. I'll be honest. Let's keep this up here. And let's actually race in BCC. 1 lap only. This is gonna go not well. A 1 lap lag test. Are you guys ready for this?
No, I'm P88.
Oh, I think that's a skill issue, honestly.
If I finish ahead of you in this race, everyone's gonna keep talking about it. I'm gonna keep nagging you for the remainder of the stream.
No.
Oh, well,
All
we're
right,
going,
here we
guys.
go,
Let's
boys.
go.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh boy.
my
Already got
word.
bumped once. This is gonna go
Yep.
horribly.
Oh, I'm behind blue.
Oh, I'm getting
Blue.
lagged back everywhere.
Oh god, this is very scary. You guys already did this once? This is insane.
This is, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, the lag is pretty bad. Hey, it's Adam's apples. Look at that.
Yo, it's Soda. What's Soda doing here?
Where are you guys? I'm
at the back, I'm pretty sure.
I'm back with Alessandro on 80th.
oh boy. I'm racing
Dude, this
right
guy
now.
just drove sideways.
Sideways?
Yeah.
I'm having a great time, I'll tell you that much.
Speak for yourself.
I'm just trying to survive, honestly. And so far,
Dude, I get people driving sideways into me. What's going on?
I'm just taking it nice and wide. I'm
gonna take it wide as well. I'm gonna take it extremely wide.
Oh, I've been trying to do that. It's not working that well.
Whoa,
is
who's
it?
this? Mariana, what are you doing? You're... Oh boy, I just got bumped once and I'm losing 16 positions. That's how it goes. It's Purple Toki.
Pig Alala finished first.
Why is
like.
there
That's Johnny
20
behind
people
him.
at the block stop?
Oh, I'm going for a block stop, guys. Oh boy, how did I even do that? All right, I'm gonna finish top 30. I'll take it, guys. I'll take it.
I'm top 69. I want to finish in this
28th. I'll take it.
I am 69.
Not bad, Crafties. You
Not
gained
bad at
positions.
all.
Oh, I can't say this. I've gained a few myself actually. I'm 57th.
Oh god, I'm
28.
I'm 67th at the moment.
Oh wait, no, I got 51st. It looks like.
Oh, you know, there's 3 people lagging at the back. I finished 64th.
No.
Oh, you took my spot.
I took your spot. I took
Hey,
your
that's
spot.
respectable. Honestly,
I
this
mean,
was
I
pretty
gained
decent to
24
drive.
positions in one lap. To
That
be
wasn't
fair.
bad. I didn't notice any problems from the server, so I think whatever the team did worked really well.
This was pretty good.
That was pretty decent.
I didn't. Well, there was a little bit of lag still, but it was fun. And you know who I finished behind by a 10th? Max Dash, baby. So you see, guys,
Yeah,
I'm
Max Dash
actually
himself.
the best driver. Well,
Are you?
I'm only a 10th after the guy that finished first just now, right? No, I'm just joking. This was great. So if you
Your
guys still want to
position,
drive,
your starting position definitely did not have anything to do with that, right?
no. I finished higher than my starting position. What are you on about?
So did I. I gained 24
Alessandro gained like 20 positions.
Yeah, no,
I gained 24
I didn't.
positions, bro.
If only I had a better start. The start is scary, man. It's scary. I'm telling you.
It's scary out there. Look at everyone at the OS sign. Look at that.
Ooh,
how many
OS
how
sign.
many people we got?
It's crazy.
I feel like I was only halfway through the course when Pigala finished first.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Well, so if you guys want to experience this and you're just watching the stream right now and you're like, oh, I want to race, you can. Just join. I put it in the chat. It's bcc.frostax.com. You can join now. And we're going to have the biggest race ever again. So be sure to do just that. Oh, and everybody got TP'd back. Now, by the way, how did you guys like the game shows? Please tell me in the comments right now. And do give me some recommendations of what we can do next year.
Well, you have to tell that to Alessandro. He's done the work for that one. So
yeah, he's the game show master.
Thank you for doing those. Yeah.
There's a hidden game show I will share with you after the stream, maybe.
There is a hidden game show that we did have to cancel, unfortunately, because honestly, it was just too hectic. I'll be honest. It was just way too hectic. So, if you're driving too, invite your friends right now. Let them get on the server, and we can just add them. Everybody will race. And look, here's Bagels. Look at him. So a little fun thing that we're actually doing in the feature race is the pit stop, and I'll quickly explain the pit stops here now. So if you drive into the pits, which are right here at the end, you'll see this very nice little section, and if you enter this section, you'll get a pit stop. And what a pit stop does is very simple. It will do this. It will show you this, and you have to tip all the little thingies right here for your pit, just like that. So, you have to do those. Keep that in mind. If you don't do those, you won't finish. Anyways, I think it's time, and I'll say it in chat too. It's time to load it.
Well, I'll tell you right now, they're still editing unofficial points, but right now we can see that Lapis Lettuce is currently leading the points. He's able to get first in quali, as we know, and 26 in the sprint. He currently has 125 points. And searching through this list, which still is unsorted, it looks like next is Purple Toki with 118 points. And he's finished sprint race in 32nd. Now, of course, it could all go wrong in the actual feature race, but those are the current top two that you should be looking out for.
So Toki and Lapis. Interesting. So this is the grid once again. You still have time to join. Just do it fast.
We officially had over 100 players involved in the event. We had 106 players involved with the event at some point. 107.
Take a look at all these drivers. I think people are still being swapped around since there are a few empty spots at the moment.
We got someone starting from P. Hey guys, does anyone want to go ahead and say someone's starting at P107?
What is... Look at all these players real quick. Oh, I can keep zooming out. This is crazy. Look at all of these.
This is something, all right.
Oh my god, this is something to behold. If you just... It's great. All right. We are green lighted. So, I would like to welcome Alessandro in the booth. And I would like to ask Blue Leader to start the actual race.
Push the lever.
Pull that lever and let's start this race.
Let's just
the
let
BCC
hell break loose. Come on.
2023 a race will be started right now. Oh, somebody just joined the game.
And someone left.
Good luck to that guy. All right, we'll be starting.
You guys ready for this?
We might have someone joining. Wait.
Why is...
There we go. Counterfeit. Yes.
Counterfeit.
He's a friend of mine.
All right, it's a friend of Alessandro as well. Put him in real quick.
Oh,
Put him
I
in.
have the button right here.
Adam, I think they're added in. I think they're good.
Is he added in?
Oh wait, hold up. Let me check.
Oh,
they are added in.
All right.
They are added in.
Hit the button and blue.
I'm hitting the button, guys. It is
right.
an honor. All right, let's do this, boys.
We'll be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off! Max Dash with a phenomenal start, but no, Greg says no. And he goes on the inside, he actually gets P1, but Jolly is straight on his ass. And these two are fighting once again. We saw it in the feature race, and we saw it in the sprint race, and we see it again. Jolly taking the first position, but Greg makes a switchback, and he is still in front. In third, we have Rolf is my name, and we'll be keeping out on these top 3 drivers. What is happening at the back?
What is happening at the back? Well, Fantasy, remember, one of the people who we said could be in contention is currently overtaking both Soda Sucker and Sammy 3X, going into turn 5, taking the outside line. Maybe he'll try and move on Merton up ahead. He's currently P6. That was a big climb, but for Fantasy. Let's see where Lapis Lettuce is. Lapis Lettuce also with a fantastic climb all the way into P12. Look at him going into your section, the double apex, turn into the more block stop guided turn. Will he take it? No, he just goes around the outside of everyone, including Fantasy. Lapis has a very decent chance at winning this race here.
Definitely. And speaking of winning this race, Oink has overtaken Jolly, who seems to have been bumped by Greg. Meanwhile, some people are still joining. You can just do /TT BCC and you'll get in the race and you'll do just fine. Just have a round and have some fun. Some people
Look at the cascade of people going into turn 11. They just keep coming. It's like one giant caterpillar.
They do indeed keep coming. There's so many. And there's so many people crashing. If you stay on the inside, you will just kind of die, I'll be honest. Like, look at how many people there are here.
Merton, our first pit stopper. Shizuya also very close behind. Toki very close behind. We have so many people diving into the pits. Look at this. We have at least 10 people choosing to do a lap 1 pit.
And it's crazy. Look at Kidero and Gustav fighting. Who's getting a better pit stop? They're coming out at the same time. Let's see who... Well, Killer's on the inside, so he will probably get the position. And same with Adam and Makusen. Makusen takes the position from Adam. And Jolly and Oink are still fighting. And Jolly actually takes P1 here.
Jolly leading a lap of the Blue City Circuit feature race.
Let's take a look at Jolly. I think Greg might have gone for a pit stop, don't you think?
Greg, I have no idea, but here we have the first couple of back markers already, lap 2, and the back marker fest is starting with Crashed in USA.
And I gotta say, Max Dash is now fighting with Soda Soaker for 3rd place. Max Dash, who actually started first, did pretty well, I'd say, for keeping his position, because he started on the inside, and that's like you kind of die there straight up. Soda has more speed though on the straight, and he does have the inside now, and just overtakes him using, well, it looks like the DRS, but it's just blue eyes. And Jolly and Oink both get stuck. Now Soda Soaker does get bumped. Max Dash just gets bumped too. And now Soda Soaker takes 2nd position, and Oink switches back.
Oink overtakes Jolly while he's at it.
These 3 are fighting right now. But there's so many back markers in front of him. Soda Soaker, Jolly. Oh, Soda Soaker gets bumped. Jolly takes the position back. Is now 2nd once more.
Look at that great defensive move by Oinked. He literally used the back marker as a wall for people to not be able to get past him. And now he's using them as a wall as well to try and get a better positioning, a better line into the upcoming turn. Let's see if he can overtake Took down here. Very clean move between the back markers. This guy is literally going for everything. He does not care, but he gets bumped now.
Bumped him. Jolly is back in first. Very well
Jolly
done
back
from
in
him.
first, but now he has a very, very angry Shark and Soda Soaker, but he gets overtaken by Oinked again.
These guys keep on fighting at the top. This
Even
is
Ralph might want to
crazy.
get Max Dash with a double bow tap overtake into the last corner. Gains 2 positions just like that.
Max Dash really wants to keep his position.
Oh, but now we have the army of people coming out of the pit lane. They are spewing into
And Jolly
the
gets
racing line.
absolutely screwed over. That will cost him first place, and I think he will drop down to like second. No, maybe even no. He drops down all the way behind Bagels, and he gets bumped once again and again and again, and he's now 10th. So that's
and guess
it
who's
for
in
Jolly.
the lead now? We got Ralph as my name, but behind Ralph, here comes Lapis Lettuce, taking P1 from out of literally nowhere.
Where did he come from? Behind him, though, Sam and Oinked. And Sam is someone who is crazy enough to throw it down on the inside. And Lapis loses 2 positions because of it. Oinked is back at the front.
There's literally no breaks to be taken here. Lapis Lettuce currently looking for sealing the deal.
God. Lapis on the inside line, overtaking Sam and not Biggle, Oinked at the same time. When will he pit, though? That is
when
my
will he
question.
pit? Do you want to pit? Like in a track such as this one, usually we pit to get rid of back markers, but in a track like this, you're always in the line of back markers. So I guess you want to pit when you have the more amount of back markers to try and get in a position with less back markers, but that's so hard to judge with so many people on track.
Lapis is just finding his way. He's mowing like through all of these guys. Oinked, though, he took the pit route. So did Jolly.
Yeah. Lapis is currently like a hot knife through butter right now. He's tearing the field apart. He's even trying to gap Sam H3X by putting back markers in the middle of him. This BCC, I think Lapis has really understood the concept. This is a battle for basically survival. He's not taking the fastest lines at any point. He's just trying to get the lines with the least amount of people in them. And now look, he just went on a line with more people and he got punished for it. And Sam might actually have a chance at attacking.
Exactly. What Lapis is really good at is looking where people are. Like, he knows his surroundings so well, and he will position his boat wherever there are not many people. What people underestimate about these tracks is when you cross over from the left to right and right to left. And, well, you know what I mean? Just crossing the track. And what Lapis does, he tends to stay on one side of the track only. And he will only cross over to the other side for a better line when there's nobody near him. So look, he will stay on the leftist side of this turn. And now he won't really cross over. Look, he'll stay on the right side. And this is also for setting up for the first corner. That's true. But he will, well, sacrifice some of his time when he can't.
Look at that overtake into turn 1.
That's crazy. Spectacular from him. Meanwhile, behind him, like, I want to see Gilo. Where is Gilo at?
And Lapis using, as we called back in a bit further back in the stream, the better bow racers trying to use the bag markers as walls for them to tap off of. Just like Lapis is doing, he just pierced through 3 bag markers by bow tapping off of them. A bow tap, for those who don't know, is when you use your opponents, you don't even use a wall or anything, you use your opponent's boat in order to change your direction suddenly. And that's what Lapis is doing here. Might try to do it again. He just overtook down the inside, but look at this. He tried it, but he didn't manage to get it. He did get the block stop, though.
And another person that made his way up, 2 actually, are Rocket and Nido. These guys actually got, like, they had a lot of positions. Rockets starting from, like, P40 something, if I remember correctly. These guys climbed up the way, all the way up here. And
yeah,
look,
Nido
we're
last
even
year as
seeing-
well, he got a comeback, didn't he? Because he only came for the feature race, and he had to claw back all the way from P55 all the way up to 5th.
So yeah, Rocket and Nido are battling right now for that P4 position. P3 even now. And we actually, on the scoreboard, we see the first people that actually did pits.
That is true.
But you can't
Boeing,
see-
who was at one point battling for P1, is now in P13 after a pit stop.
It is indeed.
Update from the pit lane, you guys. I want to say that the current fastest lap of the race set by Evil Scientist has managed to beat every single qualifying lap this today.
What was the
With a
fastest lap?
1:11.75.
1:11.75. That's a crazy time by Evil.
Wow. How did she manage to do that with so many people?
We have another update saying that Soda Soaker has disconnected from the race.
Oh.
There were a lot of calls of Soda Soaker having to leave. It is unfortunate, but sometimes it's just the way it is.
Rocket and Sam are now battling, and Rocket and Nido and Rocket are second and third. Both are overtaking Sam and 32 Gito and even Demonetic. I gotta say,
look at that.
Max Dash. I'm really surprised Max Dash is still in P7. Like,
and you know what I'm more impressed by? Lapis has managed to pull a 10-second gap to the people behind him. He's now trying to overtake Mariana into turn 2. Let's see how that goes for him. He goes wide.
Rocket has overtaken Nido now.
Lapis gets bumped. That might lose him sometime, but he's got an 11-second buffer to second place Rocket Race.
And I wonder where Oinkt is right now, because Oinkt is pretty high up still. And he's right behind Lasersloth. Lasersloth, that we did talk about a little bit more about the sprint race, did gain a lot of positions. And is now holding up Oinkt.
That is true. Oink does have one more pit stop than Laser at the current stage of the race. And we had a disconnect, unlucky disconnect by our current fastest lap holder, Evil Scientist.
Ooh, well,
she's going to have to row back from that one.
She has to get a lot of more those fastest laps if she wants to crawl back from that. You're right.
But let's see now, because everything seems to have chilled down a bit. We had our first round of pit stops, our first rounds of action. But let's see now where the track will lead us, especially when the first couple of guys start taking their pit stops. Our top 7 has not taken a single pit stop yet.
Oinkt has, though. And is he ahead of Lapis? I don't think so.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Look at that. Just right on cue. Right as I say it. Demonetic and Sammy 3X. P5 and P6 both going into the pits.
Yeah.
And we have, of course, from last year, we have introduced some of the upgrades we did last year. We've introduced this little mechanic called a pick stop. You have a UI that appears on your screen. You got to click the items as fast as you can. And that allows for different amounts of time pit stops. So as you can see, Demonetic just gained 4/10 on Sam by managing to do a pit stop faster.
But they're both behind Oink.
They are both behind Oink. And that's very interesting because Sam was running very close to the top at the beginning strolls of the race.
Definitely, yeah. And I wonder who this Bolt guy is. Bolt the Potato. He is not really known. He's pretty new, if I say so myself. I haven't seen him around that much, but this guy is Well, let's see, what is he? He's P7. He's just behind Oink. He is a pistol behind, but for no quote unquote nobody for in the boat racing community, this guy is fast.
He definitely is. Another person I've actually just seen on my tab list and taken interest is El Saco de Papas. 2 pit stops already, but he is running in a very decent P11. Behind his compatriot Max Dash 42.
Yeah, definitely. And behind him are Zekro and Fantasy, who's also taking 2 pit stops.
Now, this is cooking out to be a very interesting race. Nido the first, cutting 5 seconds to Lapis. Maybe he'll be able to catch up. I don't know if Lapis got messed up or something. That's the most likely scenario. But that's definitely a time loss by Lapis that he might want to get back. That was a great cushion. Now he's battling alongside Comfy Vibes down into turn 5. That turn with multiple racing lines. One of the first turns to introduce this mechanic. And Lapis dives down the inside of both Shizuya and Comfy Vibes. He might even try to go for the move on Adam. But it just doesn't work. He might have to settle.
He might have to settle indeed. Meanwhile, Oink has been overcut by Rocket Race. And I think 32 Gilo and Nido will both do the same. So Rocket, we know that Rocket has amazing pace, especially on this. And this time he didn't forget to pit. And he doesn't have to go in a specific pit box. So he still has a good chance, honestly. Nido, meanwhile, has lost a lot of time to Lapis again. And Lapis is just flying away with it, let's be honest. It's crazy.
He definitely is.
Nido's in the pits. Let's take a look where he will come out. Will Rocket be in front of him? And is it a failed undercut? Here comes Nido. On the blue eyes, it's a little bit faster. Where will he end up? And I think he'll be behind It'll be behind Rocket, I think. Because here's Rocket coming up. Yeah,
There
and
goes
Rocket's
Rocket.
ahead. Miles ahead, even.
That was a great pit stop strategy by Rocket. That is what good pit stops will do to you on especially such an event like this.
Definitely. No, let's take a look at Lapis. Where is he at? Oh, he has a ton of back marker. He's still behind Adam, though. Oh, you're still battling with him. And it's getting pretty close, if I say so myself. They're actually coming up to Jolly and Soda Soaker, which is pretty interesting to see.
And now Sacco with 2 pit stops to his name already, all the way up into P8. And look at that! Look on your right hand side, Purple Toki, 12th place, but all 3 pit stops already done. I don't know where that would place him.
I already knew Toki was doing something like this because this is what he always does: pitting early. Oh my God, that's like a Toki just got like I think he got a 10 tuple overtake. Everybody was caught up there, and he just passes right by him.
And I suggest you take a side at turn 5 TP to me, because look at the amount of people we got over here going back and forth on each other. It's like a squadron of bees. Look at this.
Yeah, this is what Toki just passed. This entire flock of people.
But look ahead. There's
no
stopping.
There's no stopping of busyness.
This is more and more and more the further up you go.
Yeah, but right in front of all of that clutter is Purple Toki. He still has a chance for a podium, I'm sure. Let's see, he's already ahead of Sakura and Sam, even maybe El Sacco. Toki, once again, with great strats, has a good chance to actually win this.
But don't jinx it. We all know how the you can win this race actually works. We've all seen it.
We've all seen it, yeah, but we'll see. He's ahead of some big names, though.
He's ahead of some very big names.
Speaking of big names, where is Makusin in all of this? Too bad I can't really see what Makusin is doing right now, because so many people.
There is so many people around him.
3 pits, P15.
Makusin is currently P15 with all 3 pits already done.
Yeah, so Toki is miles ahead of Makusin if you look at it. And he has to go through this entire section of people.
Toki right now in prime position. Again, it seems like he comes around for these events and he's still got it. It's lovely to see such an old wolf trying to duke it out again and being able to actually hold himself up.
So we're looking at Makusin here. Let's see how he overtakes people. Because this guy's an IRL racing driver. Although not
with RC car.
RC car. But it doesn't matter. It still translates into a skill, because look at this. He just overtook 2 people like it was nothing. And will that give him some positions? Yeah, it will give him 1 position. And next up is Max Dash.
And Lapis completed. We didn't see it, but Lapis completed his first pit stop and is still ahead of Rocket. Of course, these two part of a group. How can we say this without
get stuck?
How can I say this without outright saying it? Yeah, Greasy Gaming.
Greasy Gaming.
Yeah, and well, you said it, and then Rocket got stuck in the ground at the Greasy Gaming sign. So I don't know how good that is. And he
That's
lost
just
5
what happens
seconds.
when a European says that. But anyway, Lap is making moves. Look at, he's got 5 people ahead of him going into turn 2 in the straight. They're trying to all follow the same line. Lap is risking it down the inside.
Oh
He
my
overtakes
God.
2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them even. What a great move by Lapis, but careful because he might have someone in front. Never mind.
Oh, no, there he goes.
There he goes.
There he goes, and now he's in trouble. Rocket is coming up right there in the orange. You can see him on the left. He's right here. This guy right here. Keep an eye on him. There's only so many people left between Lapis and Rocket. Oh, Lapis is risking it all.
He's risking it all. He doesn't care.
And it's paying off. That's the weird part. Going for blocks up now. This has to be a bump. Ha!
There's no way.
No, there it is. There it is.
No, I think that was intentional.
How is he doing it? No, Rocket is on his ass now. There's no back marks between them now. Actually, no, there are now.
There's 2. There might be 4, actually.
Rocket's going on the blue ice a little bit quicker. He has a faster exit speed. But there is Gold Leader, one of the OGs. Oh, Rocket, what are you doing? This is
Rocket goes for it. He doesn't want to know anything about that group.
No, he might. I think he will. No, look to your left. He will end up in an even worse group if I look at this. Actually, there's
Lord Almighty.
And Nito.
That's not where you want to be after a pit stop.
Nito also in the pits. Oh, Exceed is just walking the pits instead. It seems like. Kind of
Interesting
crazy.
strategy.
It's not faster, by the way. I'll tell you that much.
It is definitely not.
And Rocket. Phew.
Let's see now, because Lapis has actually managed to fend off most of the pack that was stopping him. He's only got 2 people left right in front, which are Ludofax and Wildflare. But he gets bumped by one of them, and all his progress gets undone just like that.
Will this be enough? If Lapis pits now, will it even be enough for him to fall behind Rocket? It might.
I don't know, because Rocket is currently in another group of people.
We'll see, though. If Rocket doesn't get bumped, then we'll never know.
He's currently the one doing the bumping, but I don't know if he is going to be able to fend off this many people. He currently has held up pretty well. He's only got Noidaka left in front of him.
And let's see, Lapis doesn't go. He doesn't pit, though. He's still behind Gold Leader. But honestly, I think Purple Toki, is he third right now?
I think Purple Toki might be in 3rd position.
Or even 2nd. It's really close.
Purple Toki is definitely ahead of Rocket Race at the current state.
Yeah, so he might be ahead of Lapis then. Is Toki first?
I have no idea if he is. Depends on how many people he's got in front of him, which let's check while we're talking about him.
Many.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
Will the purple turtle, known as Purple Toki, also known from Cubed, if you've seen that, if you go to their Twitter, you see a lot of Purple Tokis. Will this guy win BCC, the feature race then?
He might be able to. He got 4th last year in the total cumulative points.
Yeah, and his strats are always paying off. He's just... I don't know how he does it. Oh, never mind. There goes his strats. He got bumped a little bit. It doesn't lose that much time.
It wasn't that bad.
It definitely wasn't that bad. He didn't even go on the grass. I wonder if anybody goes into the pits now. Because then we'll know where Toki is at. Once again, I want to give a quick shout out to 32 Gilo.
Holding up pretty well.
He's doing really, really well.
Lapis goes into the pits.
Update from the pit lane, guys. Lapis Lettuce is now pitting.
All right. Will he be behind Rocket Race? It all depends on how his pit goes. And let's see. He will go on here.
Rocket is going to be way ahead of Lapis.
Way ahead, even. Yeah, there he goes. The orange guy here. Dressed up as Max Verstappen, it seems like. Rocket Race passes Lapis and is now in 1st.
But yeah, Rocket really, really taking advantage of that lesser group of back markers he got, which now Lapis has to go through. Currently leading the feature
no,
race.
but Rocket, you say that, but then Rocket immediately gets bumped. Oh, but so is that Lapis? So did Lapis. What a luck did he have?
But now you can see the picture way more clearly. Toki is very close behind these two. And he's already done all of his pit stops.
He might even be in front if they keep bumping like this. Because Rocket, he is in back marker hell right now. I'll tell you that much. And if he pits, he will be behind Toki.
Toki has Lapis in his sights at the current moment. You can see him. They're practically on the same straight. Toki is now getting a bit more bumped, but he has Lapis on practically the same straight he is.
Where's Toki? Here he is. Look at him. No, Toki is definitely ahead. He might even be first. Toki might be winning this, but keep in mind, this is only lap 17 out of 25.
Yeah, there's still a third of the race left.
Indeed. So will anybody pit? No. El Soccer de Papas also maybe even up there.
Sako might also be up there, absolutely. He's definitely ahead of Gilo and Nito.
Yeah, and he's fighting with Laser even.
But
going side
turns
to
out,
side.
will the 3 early pit stop strategy be actually worth it? Because of course, everyone is way closer in a pack at the first couple of laps of the race. So maybe pitting early allowed those players to just get rid of the back markers, get some clean laps in the beginning, and then push forward, just like Toki and Sako. Look at them now up into P4 and 6. Of course, that has a bit of a drawback, which is you can't pit in the later laps of the race. So you're going to have to eat every single back marker you get. You're going to have to try and get past them on track. No pit stop strategies to help you there.
No, but I think you will get used to it. Don't you think so?
I think you can get used to it, definitely. Toki is, by the way, definitely running in virtual first in the
Where
race.
is Toki even?
Toki is currently 4th, but there's only like an 8-second gap to the leader Lapis.
On which corner?
So he's definitely currently running in first.
Yep. Alright, I'll just TP to Toki. Let's take a look. That's where he's at. Oh, he's in the final corner, but he has a lot of back markers in front of him right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's watch a lap of Toki, shall we?
Let's watch a lap of Toki.
Here we go, Toki.
Or a lap of back markers.
So Toki is the guy in the jungle boat, if you don't know. He's a purple guy in the jungle boat, if you can't really see him. Right now he's coming in from the bottom right. There he goes. And he does
bumped.
He does get bumped a little bit. That's kind of bad for him. Let's see if he recovers from it. And I'm just gonna keep my eye on Nido, Lapis, and Rocket.
Absolutely, because Nido just overtook Lapis.
He did.
We should probably be checking this group up in the front. Look at them duking it out in the middle of so many back markers.
Let's take a look. See at this. Lapis.
So Nido currently gapped. Nido currently gapped both Rocket and Lapis, but they're both trailing behind very closely. 3 back markers in the middle. Now only 1 with Tech Hat.
How did we miss Nido overtaking both leaders? Oh, and
Rocket. This just happens with so many people.
Whew. That could have been an overtake for Lapis if he didn't pit. No, this is the moment of truth.
Is that the correct call? Is that the correct call to pit?
I don't think so. Nido's in a pit too. Will this give Toki the position on both of them? Let's see it now.
Yeah, absolutely it will.
Here he comes. Purple Toki. Purple Toki overtakes both Nido and Lapis, which means Purple Toki is first. With all his pits done. So, oh, and he gets bumped immediately, of course, after I say it.
Of course, but careful, because Rocket doesn't have a lot of people in front of him.
Our Purple Toki, our Turtle, I should say, is, well, he's on his path to win. And well,
you know who's also joined the party, as I called, a bit further back, we have Sako, who joined the party now. He was trailing somewhat behind Toki, but now he's just right behind Lapis. Any step from Lapis that just doesn't work will definitely get Sako very eager to take that position.
Yeah, and same thing with Nido, honestly. If Nido messes up, maybe even here, no, he gets lucky there. One of these guys will immediately snatch that position right out of his hands.
Absolutely, and of course, we got Nido, but we've got a 5-second cushion from Toki to Nido. That is a very comfortable gap to have. And now Rocket's job is to get as far ahead as he possibly can to try and avoid having a fight.
The battle for P2 is underway right now. Look at these guys go. Nido on the inside line. Lapis has the outside line right here. Well, Nido will defend. He will defend the position right there. But these back markers are coming in left and right. This is very difficult for them. If Nido messes up now, he might even screw over Lapis too. And then Elsako can just go on from the outside. Because these guys are just taking the tightest lines as possible.
So we're witnessing a very rare type of battle on this event, which is a battle with no back markers in the middle.
Definitely.
And it's between 2 of our top 4 drivers, which is kind of insane. But we got Sako as well right behind them with no back markers. Again, the next person behind them is 32 Gilo, but he's already 15 seconds behind.
Oh, Lapis might send it down. He's sending it. Oh, it didn't work out though, and now he's going to be pressured by Elsako the Papas, who's now so close to Lapis. He might even bump.
How impressive is it? These drivers don't get scared. They get like mere inches away from the other person's boat, but they don't get scared. They don't back off. They know a lot is on the line at the moment. It is very impressive. It is such a growth from last year.
I'll tell you guys right now that looking at this point score, this battle is more important than it looks right now. You see, Purple Toki is currently only 7 points behind Lapis Lettuce overall. And in order to gain the most amount of points, Lapis is going to have to get second. You see, the first place earning points in the race, you get 6 more points in first place compared to second, which is just enough for Lapis to be able to hold on. But if he gets second, or if Lapis gets third or fourth, it's out, and Toki will take the whole victory.
Speaking
And
of
that's
Lapis,
not a good thing.
Yeah.
Because he just got bumped.
This guy just screwed over Lapis, bumped in, and Elsako got past. Now Lapis has...
I think we've all been bestowed with the commentator's curse.
Yeah, I think we have. Lapis has now 3 laps in total. 3 full laps to claw his way back. Not only past Elsako, not only past Nido and Elsako, but also Rocket Race, who has quite a big lead now over him.
Rocket Race's lead, however, has dwindled a lot. It was 8 seconds before. Now it's only 4.75. But the big pack of bag markers he's already gone past from. Toki needs to start
Elsako gets bumped.
driving through this.
Elsako got bumped and Lapis is back to his P4.
So, of course, Purple Toki now needs to get past a group of bag markers Rocket already has gone through. I don't know if he'll be able to do it as quickly. He takes the inside line. He doesn't care. He does not care, everybody. But he gets bumped on the straight. That's a terrible place to get bumped. Let's see if somebody takes advantage of that. Nobody seems to be taken under a couple scraggler bag markers. Ozo might have a look at it, but he's nowhere near the battle Toki is trying to develop over here.
I think Lapis just overtook Nido. He's doing it. Lapis just overtook Nido into turn 2. And he's now making his way to Purple Toki. He's right behind him. I think he's listening into the comms because he's gunning for it. He's right behind Purple Toki. And this is the battle for first. Lapis clawing his way back up from 4th. All the way for...
And of course, Lapis, this is all he needs, isn't it? As Blue notified us, this is all he needs. He only needs to stay in P2. Do keep in mind, Rocket still has to do one last pit stop.
This is true.
But this is all Lapis needs.
But this is Lapis that we're talking about. So will he be fine with taking P2, or will he try to win BCC, the feature race?
I have no idea, but all I know is that Blue is literally frothing his hands right now because he did guess Lapis was his man.
Sure looking like it, Alessandro. I put my money down just enough, and it looks like it's paying off right now.
And to be fair, I did put my money down on him kind of as well by being diplomatically correct about him. But let's see, because now they're duking it out. We have an actual battle for the lead with bag markers splitting aside like they're Moses.
Oh,
look at this.
my God.
Lapis will throw it down the inside.
What is he doing?
Lapis threw it down the inside of Toki. Toki might want to get a bit of the blue eyes to try and keep up with the speed. Let's see if he can pull a switchback move on Lapis.
It's going to be close. I think Lapis just saw a little gap and he went straight for it. But, oh no, here comes Greg. And Greg says no. And he might block Lapis there. Toki is on a different line entirely. He will go around the outside. So if Lapis gets stopped in the right now, and he does get bumped a little bit, Toki on the outside.
Toki was first wide there, unfortunately, but we see both of them really under pressure. I think both of them know what's on the line, but let's see how this settles up.
Lapis gets bumped! But oh no, will this be enough? Because right behind Lapis, we know we have Elsako the Papas.
And Elsako has a 10-second deficit.
It's Rocket Race, but I don't think Rocket Race will be that much of a problem. No, he won't be.
He won't be at all. There he goes, Lapis with a clear gap. Not even the pick stop was needed for him to be ahead. But even Sako now has a deficit of 13 seconds.
Well, guys, they're on the last lap of the race right now.
Yeah, and this
is
all or nothing.
Lapis has this pretty much in the bag. If Blue's point counting is to be trusted, Toki might win the feature race here, but will he win the entire event? Will he come 1 point short again? The story repeats itself, not with the same characters, but will it be a 1 point deficit again?
For Purple Toki, yeah. It is close though, but keep in mind, this is BCC that we're talking about, so if Lapis can get screwed over, and he might even lose 5 seconds, and if Elsako uses that, it might not still be over. Like, so all Toki has to do, he has to cross the finish line and wait. And he has to hope.
Yeah, this is just like the 08 Formula 1 season. Will we have a Timo Glock moment, though? Let's see. Let's see Purple Toki rounding out the final bend, moving past Killer. Just one more in his bag, and he will win the Blue City Circuit Open feature race with a time of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 33.02.500.
And Lapis Lettuce will get second, and that will get him P1 in
the
total.
overall standings. Sako with a lovely P3 podium again, just like in the offseason
screams that
race.
vamos.
And he screams that vamos.
Vamos.
Of course, he screams that vamos.
32 Gilo, P5,
Hispanic
Makusin P6,
Of course,
Fantasy
me
P7,
being
and
one of
Rocket
them, I feel
P8.
very happy for my compatriot. Might be a little bit biased, but of course, I'm very happy for my compatriot. Enhorabuena, Sako. Te lo mereces, tío.
What he said. Anyways, Oinked in P9. That's very well done from Oinked. And Lasersloth finishing up in P10. I think Laser's actually pretty high too, isn't he? Did he finish
Laser
P10 overall?
Laser
I
was
think
very
he did.
consistently on the top 10.
Very well done from him. I gotta say, hats off to him. It's crazy.
Hats off to everyone, dude. Look at the event. We just crushed the record.
And look at everybody finishing right now. This is phenomenal. And everybody's still here. There's a humongous battle right here, and I think it's crazy that we actually had a little bit of a storyline that we could actually follow in this race, even though we had over 100 drivers participating in the event.
That was a lot to take in.
Well, fellas, I can't believe it that the points have blessed us once again. Only 1 point difference for first and second place back-to-back years. Now, they're different people, but that is something just unbelievable about it. 100 people, and you only go down to 1 point.
That's one qualifying position. That's one sprint race position. That is crazy.
It is indeed crazy. So, if you're watching this back, by the way, this is all for all the racers that are racing right now. And if you're watching this back, be sure to watch more. And there is a lot more coming on a lot of different events and a lot of different leagues. So be sure to stick around and see what's going on. And we do have there's actually some stuff to show you a bit later from another competition. We'll show that later though. Soda Soaker meanwhile in the chat. Soda, you'll find out who won. I'll tell you though, it's by 1 point. Once again, history repeated itself. 1 point for the win. Meanwhile, people are finishing. Alright, Hutspot, never mind. Hutspot spoiled in the chat. Alright, never mind. There goes all my hype. Thanks, Hutspot. Cheers, bro.
And by the way, Crafty is one of your favorites this race. Max Dash, P13 in the end.
Yeah, I gotta say, Max Dash did a pretty darn good job. Even though, like, he's considered a league, well, in BRWC, he's considered a League B or a League C driver. And now, he showed his worth. And especially some other people that I would say showed their worth are 32 Gilo, Oinked, and Zekro, once again, clutching it up. Also, Pig Alala, the guy that won he lost by 1 point, didn't he?
He lost by 1 point to Makuzen.
Pig
He
Alala.
finished P6, by the way.
Yeah, P15 for him, which is also pretty crazy, especially since he hasn't been here for that long. For that long. He has been here he was here last year, but then he took a giant break. And meanwhile, people are finishing a lot. Let's see, P55, P54. I just want to, people are still trying to finish. Oh yeah, they're a lot of laps behind.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. We have people 5 laps behind. People like Evil, who unfortunately got disconnected multiple times during the event.
Let's see.
Still do you want to say a P78?
Well, luckily, let me check. I have a screen right here on my second monitor where I can see all the ranks. So, let's see, Piggle, Demonetic, Sam, Ludo, Satumni, Altro, J-Modi, Bagel. Bagel got 22nd. Crazy. Actually crazy. He beat Greg. Killerlo, Antonio, Stinky Socks, S. Johnny Games, Legendary Ralph, Lemon C, Eternity, Jolly in P33, Gold Leader in P34, Glitter in P35, Sammy in P36, etc., etc. The Bibster, BibQ in P38. That's surprising. But I'm interested in seeing Ohio Cat in P49, Ozone in P51, which is surprising. But
Ozone pitted multiple extra pits.
He pitted 5 times.
He pitted multiple extra pits.
So, still, I don't think he would have finished it high. And honestly, it's too much because I can't look further than 70 seconds. Meanwhile, Fargard passes somebody on the last second. Fargard P64, the absolute GOAT of this stream. What a legend, if I say so myself.
Do you think he's even watching?
No, I don't think so. I have no clue if he's even watching.
Bro's calling him the GOAT, doesn't even know if he's watching.
I don't even know who he is, I'll be honest. I don't know if he is even a he.
That's true, actually.
I'm just guessing by Fargard. It sounds like a Swedish name or something. Like
do we have our top 5, by the way, Blue? Do we know?
We have our top 3. I'm figuring out the rest of them slowly.
All right,
but,
let's reveal those a little bit later.
We might have a tie.
Yeah.
A tie? Oh no.
Could be.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Bosny in P67. Fargard is the GOAT, yes. Imagine Fargard not even watching the stream, and he's like, what the hell is happening? Like, everybody's saying I'm the GOAT. But alright, Corhack coming in, P68, but this is the big one. Echo Evo is gonna come. He did 21 pits?
He did how many pits?
21? Echo Evo did 21 pits. Wait, Comfy did 24, actually. That's crazy. Don't tell me he's in the pits again. No, here comes Echo. Uh-oh.
An Evil Scientist, pretty well confirmed, I think, now. Fastest lap of the race.
Fair, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to point out that lap actually would put her 5th on the leaderboard.
5th?
Ever. Yes.
Wow.
5th fastest time on this track set ever.
In a race. That's in a race with 100 people. Keep that in mind. That's how. Echo Evil and finishing P69. That's very nice of him. Crazy. With 21 pit stops. And with the P, yeah, everybody's celebrating P69 by Echo Evo. Very, very nice.
I think he did it on purpose.
I'm actually gonna read some of the chat, you guys. Let's see. Soda, sorry that he could have won. Too bad he had to go. Yeah, he's just that's just copium right now. Dinu 45th, very good job. Even though you're new, I said 45th is pretty good. Sonic Gamer P42, disappointed. I would still say it's pretty good. Everything can happen. Ludo with P18.
You were in the top half.
Really good, Ludo. I think Ludo got a little bit unlucky, if I saw so. Teda Tekka with P50. Very nicely done from you. And it says, Pocky, what is Pocky saying? I am sad I didn't get the feature race, but we had a good time. I'm gonna tell this to my grandkids. Well, that's very, very nice. Maybe they can race in BCC number, I don't know, 2048 or something.
It's his grandkids, not his, like...
Oh yeah,
future droid children. Like, leave it for around BCC 57, something like that.
Yeah, BCC 57. Per Brandt, P65. Very well done. By the way, tell me how much. If you want to share it, tell me how long you have boat races before. Because that is very interesting. Alex 64 P46 after he lagged. After he lagged, he's happy. Very nice. Let's take a look at some of these last drivers. Tuck, the guy that blocked Lapis and caused him to get second instead of first. And he actually lost. Almost lost to El Sacco. But then both Purple Toki and Lapis sped up so much. In those last 2 laps. It was crazy. Not Jonas with the P63. He got bumped only 5 gazillion times. That's pretty good, I'd say, for BCC.
Yeah, that's average, actually.
It's not that bad, no. I'll be honest. It's pretty good.
That's average. That's average. Rookie numbers, if you may.
So let's take a look at the Tuck. Joshua Richards, P62, got bumped so much, literally started racing today. I gotta say, that's pretty good. Oh no, Evil Scientist is gonna go for Tuck in meanwhile, and she does get the position from him. Oh, Evil. Evil taking revenge. Trying to get maybe even another fastest lap. What do you think? Because she's so much behind.
Top
anyways.
3 quarters? Top 3 quarters? Question mark?
Top 3 quarters. Pookie meanwhile finishing 64. I gotta say, if you started racing today and you got P62, that is pretty good. Like you beat, well, at least 40
drivers.
Like at least 40 to 30 people. That's pretty good. Meanwhile, Evil Scientist, I think the biggest name so far back. And meanwhile, Opabam finishing P75, and Evil will go for P76. At least it's not P14, right?
Yeah, it's not P14.
It's P.
It doesn't have the numbers 1 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
I would call that an absolute win.
That is an absolute win. Very nice.
And the community gracefully receiving our fastest lap holder with
And
a
Tuck.
1:11.75.
P77. Aaron Rusty says, I had to eat dinner, so I missed the races. Well, that's...
You were starting 4th in the sprint race. That's unfortunate.
That is very, very unfortunate. But hey, at least you were here, right? You can say you were one of the 100 people that were in the biggest boat race ever. And that's not that bad at all now, is it? Is Elon the last person to finish that has to finish?
I have no idea.
Where is Elon? Everybody's saying go Elon go, but I have no clue where he is. Oh, he's right here. Go Elon. P78 going into the final straight.
Spectators.
Yes, he is the last person on here, I believe.
He's not driving a Cybertruck.
No, he isn't. Sure isn't driving a Cybertruck. He's taking some interesting lines though, and look at all those spectators following him around. And Elon,
Look at that.
He was too busy
The
making money,
absolute MVP.
and he will finish P78.
And now we do reverse results.
And I think that's it, you guys.
That is all the racing.
That's
We're
all the
done.
races.
78 finishes.
78 finishes in the feature race. Over 100 people involved at some point in the event. We had, I think, 108 total people involved in the event.
108. That is incredible. I'll be honest, that's crazy. Now, let's get
So the
this
title's
started.
not clickbait.
It isn't clickbait.
Title's not clickbait.
It is not clickbait. No, yes. It's never clickbait. I would never do that. So
You definitely didn't try.
no, I knew this was gonna happen, okay?
Yeah, of course you were.
So, you guys. Blue Leader, you know the results, right?
I do know the results.
Are we ready to announce them now? Or can I still read some comments? 'Cause there's two.
You can read those comments.
All right.
Sure.
Let's see. Oh, there's 4 actually. Aaron says it wasn't laggy at all. Mega W. The lag wasn't that bad after the restart. It's really well. Hutspot couldn't join. He had a barbecue. And Joshua Richard says, is P20 decent for the first sprint? Definitely, I'd say so. Of course, you gotta keep in mind that some things were switched around. And here comes everybody. Oh my god, here's everybody. And we're ready to release the results, aren't we?
Okay.
So how are we doing this? Are you telling everyone who goes up? How are we doing
I'll
this?
say an F1, and you guys tell.
Shouldn't we go to the stage? Maybe we should go to the stage on.
Should we
on
go to the
this.
stage? Okay, everybody,
We should go
join
to
the
the
Discord.
stage.
If you are in the Discord, it's ABG Appleseed Boat Gang, and we'll sit in there, and we can actually talk to some people. What about it?
Let's do it. Let's go to the Apple Pit, guys.
I think
Let's
we
go.
can go to the Apple Pit, indeed. Oh, it's a great music. I love the music. Luckily, okay, we gotta create an event or something. Yeah, whatever. There goes Blue Leader.
Here we are.
Here we are. Indeed. Everybody, welcome. In the audience, let's see, we already have 24
Oh,
people. 25 is okay. A lot of people are joining, and I think we're ready to announce results.
I think we're ready.
I think we'll quickly read some more comments while we wait for people to join in. Please tell them in game to join. Zekro says, for real, there wasn't lag. That is incredible. Juke says, I dropped 16 to 80 in sprint and gained 8. That's crazy. That is indeed crazy. Pocky's Toki's biggest fan. Let's go Toki, he says. That's crazy. But let's hear the results, shall we? Blue Leader, who got P5 in BCC 2023?
Well, this one's actually kind of interesting because we've actually had a tie here for 5th place here. So I'd like to bring on 2 very well-known names. The first of those is Rocket Rays with 202 points. So Rocket, if you're here, come on and step on the 5th podium spot.
I'll invite you. You can speak, I guess, if you want. You can do a little
Rocket Race.
So real quick recap on Rocket's race journey. He was able to get 4th in the qualifying, 31st in the sprint race, and 8th in the final race. So good on him with 202 points total. Now, alongside him is also a very well named, and it's last year's race winner as well. That is Makuzin. So Makuzin, come on and step alongside Rocket wherever. Well, where did Makuzin go?
Where is Makuzin?
Hello.
Get
there.
So, I'm getting some DMs, you guys.
Oh, damn.
You're getting some DMs.
Yes, I'm getting some DMs from Race Control.
Are you?
And I'm getting a little sheet that I'm seeing. And in this sheet, Rocket Race is actually 7th.
Oh, is that right?
Isn't that on the feature race?
And now I'm
here we
getting
go.
a never mind, you're fine, I get it.
Yes, they're tied. It's okay. Yeah, okay. I was a little worried. Okay.
I was worried too.
Yes, that is correct. On the leaderboards, it does say so. But here's why: is because they're tied.
Okay.
And not only that, but the next place up of 4th place is also tied.
All right, but first,
So
What?
can we hear a little bit from Rocket Race and Makuzin?
Yeah.
Stage is yours.
You need to start with someone.
Yeah, let's start with
Okay,
Makuzin, shall we?
start.
Or Rocket,
Oh.
whatever. I don't really care. Let's start with Makuzin.
Makuzin, you go.
Yo, so this was a mad race, man. It was a lot of action. You know, the quad overtakes in the corners. So it was really fun. Shout out to Jolly for helping me securing this tie. The last corner where I passed Rocket. But yeah, it was good fun. Shout out to Cookies. They helped me do so well. And shout out to the green team helping me along the way, you know.
All right, thank you, Makuzin. Good racing today. And Rocket, got anything to say?
I would like to say it was just very unfortunate. I think my luck, I used all my luck in the beginning of the race because I started just doing horrible. I think I was 2nd or 3rd at one point, and then everything just went downhill. I got bumped. I started lagging. I started stuttering. My game started stuttering on my Discord. BCC was honestly whoever had the better connection or kind of a worse connection.
All right, enough from Rocket. Thank you very much.
No more from you.
No more from
All
you,
right.
Rocket.
Outta
Don't you
here.
bad mouth it on stream. What are you doing, man? Anyways, P4, let's hear
All
it.
right.
Thank you guys, by the way, so
So-
much. Enjoy.
So P4, we also had a tie. This was for 206 points. So only 4 more points than P5 tied for. And I would mention our first name is Oinked or Mark, but he has since been offline. So unless he is in the Discord, I'd like to shout out that Mark did pretty well. He was able to get 9th in the qualifying, 12th in the sprint race, and another 9th in the feature race. Of course, earning 206 points total. quite good for Mark actually. Like compared to what he does normally, that's I'm sure he's very proud of that position for him. But the one he's tied with, I don't think we've mentioned too much at all this stream, but is someone to be note of, and that is 32 Gilo actually, tying for 4th place. So Gilo, why don't you go ahead and get on the podium if you're here?
And meanwhile, Oinks, get on. I can see you're in the Discord. Get on, Oinks. Get on your podium spot because you're 4th.
All right, well, maybe Gilo's not here in game. There he goes.
There's 32 Gilo.
There he is, looking at the floor.
Hey.
Definitely not AFK.
32 Gilo was able to get 18th in the qualifying, 6th in the sprint race, and in the feature race gained 1 more and got 5th overall. So good on 32 Gilo for really putting it up there and beating a lot of fast drivers.
And let's actually hear it from Oinks a little bit. Oinks, you're not on the server, but do you have something to say right now?
This was an amazing experience. To be honest, well done, Blue. I like the track.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Grafties, for streaming it.
No problem.
You too, Alessandro.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go now though because
Fair enough, dude. This event went quite long.
There he is, on the podium.
I have some chores to do. So see you guys.
Goodbye, Oink.
All right, thank you, Mark.
Very nice. There
All right.
he is. All right,
Thank
now
you.
we're getting to the big numbers. On
So
third
this
position.
is the real podium here, right? So 3rd overall was able to earn 212 points, got 7th in the quali, 27th in the sprint race, and finished 3rd in this feature race. That is your Mexican lad, El Saco de Papas.
Vamos!
Vamos, El Saco de Papas. What an amazing
Crazy.
feat. With the early pitch thread really paying off, it seems. Does he have anything to say?
Do you have anything to say for yourself, mate?
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we sure do.
Okay. Bro, it was an insane race. Probably the best race in boat racing history. Oh my God, my finger is down actually. I think in the end I could have fought for the victory, but I got bumped. You see that?
Yeah, we sure saw that, El Saco.
Yeah,
Now,
but
the big question for me actually is, will this be turned into a viral TikTok once again?
in 2 days, I need to edit the TikTok.
Okay, we'll see. Maybe
And,
YouTube short then. Anyways.
And me personally, like, just of course, as you know, a Hispanic comrade, why don't you say a few words in, you know, our native language, just for the other sphere of the community that we sometimes neglect or we don't see, but is definitely there, which is of course the Spanish-speaking community. So you can say it in Spanish as well.
Okay. Mira, Max Dash, no sé cómo quedó primero en la primera carrera, pero quedó terciavo, pero mira, también para el siguiente año los que quieran venir están invitados.
Bueno, así me gusta. Let's move on to 2nd place.
All right.
Enhorabuena, Saco.
Well, there was quite a lot of drama surrounding the last few laps of the feature race because these two drivers ended up only being 1 point apart, and it was something that was on our eyes pretty much the whole race. So watching these two drivers duke it out right next to each other, it can Purple Toki saying it 1 point difference between the, you can't make this up. We did it back to back. Remember last year was between Makuzan and Pigalala was 1 point difference. This year it is no different, but it's with 2 different drivers. And our 2nd place driver with 234 points got 2nd in the quali, 32nd in the sprint race, and won the feature race. That is the OG lad, Purple Toki, earning 2nd place. So Toki, why don't you go up and get on your 2nd place podium?
Our cubed icon from last year. And there he is.
There's
Purple
ladders in the
Toki.
back, Toki. There you go, bud.
There he is.
There he is.
And he's proud. He's proud to be here, it seems like. He's not... Is he... Togi, what do you have to say?
Definitely. Second place is amazing. I'm so glad I participated because I didn't actually knew if I wanted to. That's so exhausting to do boat racing. But yeah, thank you very much for organizing this. I had a lot of fun. That's all.
Well, we had fun watching you compete as well. Did you hide any collectibles on the track by any chance?
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm not the organizer. Did you?
Did I?
Who knows? Probably. 1 point. I lost by 1 point. No.
That's one position in the sprint race, by the way, just for the record.
Yeah. The sprint race was such a mess. Oh, okay. GG's.
GG's, dude.
Right. Well, Purple Toki earning a well-deserved second place, so definitely was fighting for that first position the entire race. It was left in only one person's hands after he was winning the feature race, and by only having to get second place in the feature race, he was able to get first in the qualifying, 26 in the sprint race, and of course, right behind Purple Toki by only a few seconds in the feature race. 235 points is the most American one you can think of. That is Lapis Lettuce.
Lapis Lettuce, the second winner of BCC ever, behind Makusen, and that's quite a feat.
All right, here we go.
So you did know what you were doing when I spoke to you in qualifying.
Whew. Yes. Wow. I saw that message pop up in chat with Blue Eater saying, Lapis needs to get second. I was like, oh God. And then I dropped down behind El Saco and Nito. I was like, the race was not over at all. Like, man, that was such an intense experience.
So your internet didn't die this time either. So like both of the curses we thought we threw on you, they just didn't work. You won by 1 point. You won the largest ever boat race with 108 involved people. And you can call yourself the winner of that. How does that feel?
That's just insane. That's crazy. I don't know. I came into this knowing my chances were good, but knowing there was a really, really long road ahead of me. And I just did as good as I can. That entire race, I was bobbing and weaving. I think everybody was, but like, oh my goodness, it was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Well, it's well-deserved for real, Lapis. That is something of legends you put yourself among. And congratulations on the massive victory you have earned.
Yeah, can we get some applause for everybody involved right now as Frodo snowballs on our winners?
Oh God, the champagne shower.
The actual champagne shower. Look at these guys. They probably can't see anything right now with all these snowballs. So once again, Rocket and Makusen in P5, Oinked and 22 Gilo in P4, El Saco de Papas in P3, Purple Toki in P2, and the winner of it all by 1 point, Lapis Lettuce.
Yes, I'd like to take a real quick second to thanks everybody for organizing this and putting a lot of work into this. I know there's a ton of work in the background to get all of this running. I'd like to thank all of my competitors, putting up a really, really good fight, a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Had me nervous. This race was not in the bag at all. So really fun race. I'm really glad that we could make this happen. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you.
Yeah, once again, thank you to everybody that made this happen, and the quick fixes that we just had, literally updating the entire plugin to make the race go well. I want to specifically thank Just Bro for doing a lot of server-related stuff, really helped us out there. Makusen for the plugin, and well, basically everybody that participated, because it was once again a great stream.
Oh yeah. Beautifully assessed.
Alessandro and Blue Deer, thank you for co-commentating with me. That was great.
My pleasure.
And we do have one more little thing, a little trailer, so to say. Alessandro, do you mind talking about this one? Or maybe you say it in
it's a
first.
very small trailer.
It's
more of something personal for me. I know for a lot of people as well, because it's a project a lot of people have wanted to see. a lot of people have asked me about it. I've always said it was going to be very hard, but I genuinely want to thank. It's not off season. I'm already saying it. It's not off season. I want to thank all of the people at Boat Labs for actually helping me out so much into making this possible. I genuinely didn't think it was, but turns out it is, and hopefully it'll be available for you guys to enjoy very, very soon.
Definitely. So, do you want to wait a little bit for people to go into the stream, or can we hit it now?
We can hit it if you want.
All right. Do you want to talk a little bit about it afterwards, or
sure,
can we go straight into the thank you for watching stream?
Whatever you feel like.
All right, then we'll have a little bit. Then we can talk a little bit afterwards. But for now, please do enjoy the trailer.
I never thought I'd be able to say this, and I'm so happy I can. The project I'll share with you today isn't new. It's not something I necessarily came up with, nor is it something that other people haven't tried before. This idea came to me as a kid, just like it happened to many other kids around the world. Countless afternoons and summer breaks just wondering what the experience would look like, how it would feel, and just how cool it would be. After years of it being stuck in the back of my mind, I finally decided to pull through and do what my 7-year-old self would have wanted. This project goes out not only to myself, but to all kids out there who, at some point in their lives, dreamed about this possibility becoming a reality. It might not be perfect. It might not be the most outlandish or flamboyant. But this is a kid we're talking about after all. A kid with a dream at that. Allow that kid to share that dream with you all. He really wants you to enjoy it.
And there you have it. Wu Island for VGR. Is this the next race?
It is in fact the next race, but of course this is not only for... Obviously I wanted to integrate it into my project. It actually would move the entirety of Video Game Rush. But this is a project I know a lot of people have wanted, an open world version of Woohoo Island, right? And I found so many versions of it online that just I felt weren't up to the standards it deserved to be. And I spent, you all know, this is a project I've done, this is not a secret. I spent an entire month to build, and then a lot of people started asking me, like, when are you going to release it? When are you going to release it? Whatever. I didn't know. I genuinely didn't know if I would be able to release it. But again, thank you to the incredible people at Boat Labs who managed to port this onto their server. It's not ready to drive just yet, but of course, we will start up by having two tracks based off of the Mario Kart 7 tracks. And those two will be the tracks featuring a Video Game Rush. So both of them will be in Woohoo Island, of course.
Okay, and when is this?
So the race itself is going to be this Friday, obviously. We will try to open the track up relatively soon, usually by VGR standards around Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe. But yeah, that's what I wanted to share. I didn't actually expect it to be shared here in BCC in front of so many people, but hopefully it's a map you guys enjoy. It's a map that's had a lot of care put into it, into every single detail. I've went through the 3D model to try and get every single block right. I've played a lot of the game as well, so I know how stuff kind of is in my mind. And I really hope you guys enjoy the map as much as I enjoyed making it.
Yes,
because I know a lot of people had that dream.
Do keep in mind, this is a Bojangles track. And Bojangles is a mod that you can download pretty easily if you just look in basically any iceboat racing server, but especially the ABG, the Appleseed Boat Gang, and Boat Labs. The race itself will be hosted on Boat Labs, so do keep an eye on there. And I would suggest joining the Discord server of both Boat Labs and VGR to keep, be updated and stuff. So, I think with that, banger.
Just first, I'll ask a couple questions I saw in chat. Where there'll be collectibles? Yeah, most likely they will be based off of just like any VGR track, really. We will have some collectibles based off of the eye points you can find in Island Flyover, most likely. And with those, you can achieve a couple of rewards, just like any video game rush track, nothing too special. I might go haywire and later down the line include all 80 eye points or something like that. I don't know.
We'll see, I guess. Okay, any more questions?
See any more questions from chat?
I don't think there are. No, it doesn't seem
You better know all 50 eye points. Well, for starters, there's 80, so...
Okay, I think you know. Anyways, I want to thank all you guys for watching, and hopefully some of you guys still have fun rewatching the stream later. We've almost been live for 3 hours straight. We won't make it to 3 hours.
That was exhausting.
But it is pretty exhausting. But once again, thank you guys for organizing. Thank you for you guys for letting me stream this once again. And hopefully we'll see you next year with the 500 plus race.
Don't get too antsy about that, Crafties. I don't know if you want to do that one.
I mean, we multiplied by 2, so 200 next year. So let's just stay.
200.
Let's just keep it simple.
All right,
200.
200. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching right now, and this will be it. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.